Yes, guys, we're back live again. Mexico, Ecuador is the next one, but it is late again. It is so late. It's a 2 o'clock game. Game hasn't even started, but we will be there soon. Mexico against Ecuador. It's a late one. It is a very late one. Give me some predictions, guys. Mexico, Ecuador. Mexico against Ecuador. I need some predictions. Who's going to win this one? Who is going to get the win here? How you doing, Harris? Oh, is the match delayed? No way. Match is delayed by how much? Oh, it is delayed. It is delayed. Goodness gracious. What? How much is the delay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a delay. There is a delay. How bad is the delay? I mean, I'm live now. I'm live now. I'm not going to sleep. So we are gonna stay here and watch, and no football until the football starts. No football until 1 hour. God damn. That is one heck of a delay. Is it a 1 hour delay? Damn. Damn. Thunderstorms are back. Thunderstorms are back. It just had to be the game that's 2 in the morning. It just had to be. It couldn't have been the 6 o'clock one or the 10 o'clock one. It had to be the late one. Thunderstorms. The thunderstorms are back. The thunderstorms are back. What do we do, guys? I mean, I think we got to do best team, maybe? Should we do that? Best team so far? Kyle, you go bed. Why are you telling me go bed? There's a delay, man. We're going to sleep late tonight. Later than I thought we would. I thought it was going to be max a 5 a.m. finish. This could be a 6, 7, God knows what time finish. Oh, man. So I woke up for nothing, pretty much. I don't know how long it's delayed by, I'll be honest. Delayed. Uh-oh. By how much? First things first, the bad news. Dun dun dun. Kickoff is going to be delayed. The match. Oh my god, they haven't even warmed up yet. They haven't even warmed up. Oh, they haven't even warmed up. If they'd warmed up, then you know we had a chance for like a 2:15, 2:30. God knows what time this is gonna start. Oh my word, this is gonna be late, guys. This one is gonna be late. Let's go through some comments. Easy win, tell me, guys. Lala, we're in trouble. We are in big trouble. I really thought we were gonna be sleeping by like 4, 5 max. It's not happening. Delayed till 4 a.m.? What, UK time? No chance. 4 a.m.? Maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, that sounds more like it. That sounds more like it. But where does that come from? You know what, you can stay. I don't know what you're doing, but it's alright. 4 a.m. kickoff, 2 a.m. There's been a delay, guys. There's been a delay. We're just gonna have to wait and find out how long the delay is. As it stands, it's not good news. Thank you for the heart, Milala. It's gonna be a long night. This is gonna be a long night. This game doesn't start at 2. This says 2, guys, yeah? Up here. This is 2. It's not 2. This game's starting at 3, 4, maybe 5. Which is terrible because we could get extra time and this could go until 7. Oh, God. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Sleep now and wake up later. But I don't know, what time do you wake up? That's the question. That is the question. Now they're repeating. Not for me, Fellaini, not for me. Fellaini, what time is this gonna start? Do you have any idea? There's a minimum 30-minute delay. Minimum 30 minutes. England fans want that better for us. Thunderstorm in that area. Yep, thunderstorm in that area. We are going to be here till God knows what time. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Why delay? Thunderstorms. So what should we do, guys? I mean, should we go through the upcoming games? Should we talk about the best players? The best managers? Oh God, this delay is going to be so long. Why couldn't it be the 6 o'clock or the 10 o'clock? It had to be the late one. You're lucky, man. 8:50 perfect time. Yeah, it's 150. 150 here. Transfer window. You know what? That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. But I don't want to do transfer right now. I'll be honest. The last bit of news I heard from chat was that we're getting Meslier in goal. I don't want to do transfer news. Forget transfer news tonight. It's gonna make me feel worse. I don't know who thought let's get Meslier. Meslier. May as well keep Kepa. Honestly, at this point, just keep Kepa. Just keep Kepa. Stick him in goal in the Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, because Meslier, what's he gonna do? It's already 4. Yeah, this one's gonna be delayed. The last time we had a delay, it was 2 hours, guys. It was 2 hours. The match is on ITV W, but the game ain't started yet, and it ain't gonna start soon. So does bro not work? Bro, what you doing up at this time? What are you doing? You're up like me and like the rest of the chat. Kepa almost dropped the trophy. Yeah, but Meslier is basically the same thing. Honestly, it's the same thing. Last time we had a delay, it was 2 hours long. 2 hours long. Do you think Mexico will win? Brother, I just hope the game starts. I hope this game starts, and I hope it starts soon. What time's kickoff in the UK? Kickoff's meant to be in 7 minutes' time. That's not happening. Nah. Yeah. It's the other way around. Change that P to an A, and we're good. Hi Lola, we're back. We're back with the delays. The US weather is gonna have us up all night long. You saying I could be up? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. The worst thing is, this could have already ended at 5, because if it starts at 2 till 4 extra time penalties, about 5 we go to sleep. If there's a 2-hour delay, we're sleeping at 7. We could be sleeping at 7. 4 a.m. kickoff, wait and see. Thank you for the follow, LFC Jamie. We're in trouble, man. We in trouble. The last time it was a 2-hour delay. There was a 2-hour delay between the first half and the second half. Prediction 3 a.m. start. Game default going under. That's because lucky you, man. Enjoy the summer. It's bad, man. Do you know what it is? I really thought tonight we'd get an opportunity to sleep. 4 o'clock, game's done, get some sleep in. But it's not going to happen. This is going to end at 7. This is going to end at 7. Wait, why is there a delay again? Weather. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are back. Thank you for the follow, Lepa fan. Catch some sleep, then go live later. But I don't know what time it's going to start. So if I knew 2 hours, quick nap, and we're good, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to know. And they're showing the highlights of Norway of Ivory Coast. Mexico obliterates Ecuador 14-0. Everyone cries. Smitten, everyone's crying already. The game's been delayed. The game has been delayed. We're all crying. We're all crying already. Why is it delayed? They can't find a ball. They've got no balls. Argentina can beat France again. Remember, they played a Potter team. Argentina need to get to the final first. They are in Mexico where the last time it was US, this time Mexico. Damn, man. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, the delay is they don't have enough balls. They've run out of balls. Haven't got a pump, haven't got a ball. So there's a delay. Ecuador 1-0. I think the delay is going to be at least half an hour minimum. How you doing, Marco? I need to see every game. I've watched all of them, but don't think I can do this one. They've messed us up. It's a late delay. If it was 6 o'clock, it'd have been fine. 8 p.m. it'd have been fine. World Cup, man. 2 in the morning, there's a delay. It just had to be the late game. It couldn't be the early one. Match is delayed, guys. I'm going to go to the bottom and start again. But match is delayed. I don't want a duelist. You know what it is? When I heard that Meslier news, transfer news has to just be put on hold. Thank you for the follow, Jaheim. Ollie, they haven't got a ball. They haven't got a ball, can't find a pump. So they thought, you know what, let's delay the game. Let's delay the game. I'm good, British. How are you? How was your trip? Who you got? Nobody right now because the game's not started and it's not going to start. Probably going to take at least an hour. I think at minimum half an hour. Damn, it is. Because of thunderstorms. It's going to get worse once Mexico hits the pitch. Long night. Long night. We will be here. We're not going anywhere. There's no point ending the stream because I'm already live. I'm not going nowhere. We're just going to wait till it starts. What time does it start? Anybody's guess. It says due to storm. I know, I'm just saying people... I'm just telling everyone in the chat that it's because they can't find a ball. I think it makes it a little bit more, enjoyable. Donald Trump changed the weather, always trying to do over the Mexicans. Yeah, first it was the game in the US and now it's the game in Mexico. Maybe the next game in Canada, we're going to get thunderstorms. Some crazy weather system happened between North and South America. Does it say when that crazy weather system is going to change and go back to normal weather system? It's to keep... Probably, yeah. Right now, everybody's stressing. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? No! But now, it will start at some point. When? Anybody's guess. It's heavy rain. The delay is because Ecuador is too afraid to leave their locker room. Yeah, right now, that stadium full of Mexican shirts. Like, it's completely... Mexico have taken over. It's in their country. It's in one of their grounds. They've taken over completely. I appreciate Apple, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Even the thunderstorms and the delays. Hope you guys are enjoying it. They said an hour, bro. Who said an hour? Is it going to be me having to update chat constantly? Let's see. Any news? We've got lineups. Jimenez starts. Quinones starts. Ana Valencia starts. Plata starts. Yeboah. Caicedo. Pacho. Hincapié. When does the game start? So the game's delayed at least 30 minutes. So it's a minimum of 30 minutes. It could be more. Alright, have a good night, Jerry. Have a good night. Thank you for the follows. Why is it delayed? They don't have enough balls. They've run out of balls. No, it's minimum of 30 minutes. It could be longer. Argentina vs France will be champion. They are out for revenge. No, I'm not doing that, Apple, man. We're just gonna watch. We're just gonna watch and not do that. It's already 9 a.m. here in Asia, bro. Where are you, Kazam? 7 hours ahead of me. What country are you in? Is it Lola with the magic go iPad? Turn it off and see if it helps. No, that was LC with the magic iPad. That was LC. But this is not an iPad issue. This is bad weather. But you can see everybody can... The match will kick off What's 8 p.m. local time? Guys, we know when it's starting. 8 p.m. local time. What is 8 p.m. local time for Mexico? How far ahead are Mexico? Or how far behind are Mexico? Nah, it's been delayed. It has been delayed, Romain. Wait, how far ahead are we, or how far behind are they? One-hour delay. Ran out of Mexican waves. They've sent a linesman to the shop. Will commence soon. Bulls, Mexican waves. There is a delay. Nah, I think the people in the stadium are fine. Because this stadium is in Mexico, they've got a roof. When you see the US games, there's no roof. There's at least a roof there. They don't have an issue of getting wet. 3 a.m. kickoff. It's 8 p.m. right now. I don't know. I'm not even listening to these guys. I don't know what they're saying. Chelsea selling Esteval? Why? To who? Isn't he injured? Where's he going? Why is it delayed? They've run out of balls. They don't have enough balls. You know the balls they used to kick? No balls left. Bro, you spammed the same comment, but why? Where's Esteval going and why? I'm gonna scroll down, guys, because just learned it's called the Mexican wave everywhere except North America. Here it's just the wave. But I didn't know that. I thought it was Mexican wave in Mexico too. Fair. I mean, I've done it before. Everybody has, but it's usually done at a friendly. There will be no hydration breaks. Is that confirmed? Is that going to make any difference? It only adds like 4 minutes. Take the delay away. Take the delay away. I mean, to keep the delay, just let the game start. I mean, the hydration break. It's late, guys. It's late, and this game is not going to start for a long, long time. It's not going to start. As they're looking for a ball, they've run out of balls. They've run out of footballs. And I think the players have forgotten their kits at home. They've got to go back home and get the kits. They ain't got the boots. They forgot their boots. Somebody's made a mistake. He's packed the wrong stuff. They've got slippers, not boots. They've got to go all the way back home, get the boots, come back. Yes, it's a long wait. It's a long wait. I think it's going to be 1 hour. Yeah, it's true, Romain. I think they're going to do it as well. The reason why it didn't happen in the France game is because it was already half time, so they just didn't do the 15 minutes. I'm up for work at 7 and... Dog, you know I can't read that out loud. Come on, man. Mexico versus Ecuador. Who will win the match? Are we going to get a match? Let's run down the lineups and rate their frustration at the equipment mess up delay. Should we do... I don't know what to do. I'll be honest, I was not prepared for this. I should have been prepared for this, especially considering this has happened before. So now it's just fully my bad. It is fully my bad. I saw it in the game. So it's literally an hour delay. It starts in 55 minutes. Warm-ups are expected to begin in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and there will be no hydration breaks in either half. No hydration breaks. Wow. So we're delayed by an hour, and they've given us back 4 minutes. That is some good bargaining right there. You know that delayed by an hour, but we get back 4 minutes because of hydration breaks. What's the point, man? Yeah, what's the point? 1 more hour. Mexico versus Ecuador, who in this match? I think I want to see inside the stadium. That's what you need to show me. I need to see how many Mexicans, how many green shirts. What can Capo Verde do to beat Argentina? Pray. Smithson, that's what they got to do. They got to sit there all night tonight, all night tomorrow night, and pray. I think that's the only way. Other than that, it's what can they do? When is the game? The game is Friday night, 11 p.m. Australia, Egypt play before. Literally, that's it. Just pray. That's all they can do. That is all they can do. All right, have a good night, Ollie. Why the delay? They don't have balls and boots. Put the 50. They've changed it to 3 on here as well. Put a 55-minute timer. Should I just count down from 55 minutes? 53 now. We're getting closer. Yeah, it has, man. It has ruined it because this game could go until 6 in the morning now. I thought we were going to get into bed around 4. Not the case. Not the case. Let's at least get comfy. Not worth staying up for this boring game. Do you know what it is? Usually, the ones that are late, they end up being the best. American thinking, severe thunderstorms. They close shops too, so FIFA can... Really? Have they played before? What, these two? They must have done. There must have been a friendly somewhere. Usually South Americans do play North American teams. I can check, head to head. It's just an easy friendly to organize. Yeah, so Copa America they've played a friendly in 22 and 21 and 19 and 15. This is a game that happens often because it's easy to organize. But Einstein decided to have this in America. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know thunderstorms was such a big issue. But this is the second game that's been delayed because of it. And there was a game before the World Cup. There was a game before the World Cup that was delayed literally the day before, I think it was. England played Costa Rica, and there was a delay there as well. I don't know who George Clarks is. Who's that? He's so good. Zaiteo, he's so good. He doesn't get the respect because he's still playing and he's 27. If he was like 37, we'd be like, oh, Mbappe, amazing, this and that. But because he's 27 and he's still going to give so much more, he doesn't get the credit. It breaks my heart to see Gyökeres going home. Bro, he can go rest. He can go rest. He's had a long season. It starts at 6 a.m, I think. The players are going out to warm up. I can see them. They are going out to warm up right now. I can see Quinones and the rest of the Mexican players. They're going out now to warm up, which means for sure this game will start at 3. Players have to warm up for 50. I mean, they're warming up now. They are warming up now. I can see a lot of green shirts. A lot of green shirts. For me, it's going to end well past 6 a.m. Remain, the worst thing is, right, starts at 3, so 4. If it goes to extra time and penalties, it's going to end at 7 for you. And for me, it's going to end at 6. This was meant to end at 4. It was meant to end at 4. Is it actually delayed till 3? No, they just put that out for bans. The game started 10 minutes ago. You didn't know. It started 10 minutes ago. It's already 1-0. It was the French game against, half-time. 2-hour delay. 2-hour delay. I thought it starts at 2. It started. It started 10 minutes ago. It's 1-0 already. Someone scored. Look up a map of lightning strikes from thunderstorms. The Americas and Africa get the most. Fair enough. But I was gonna say usually, I mean, in the UK they happen at night, but I guess in the US and Mexico it happens during the day or during the evening. Why did the game get delayed? They don't have enough footballs. Now the game won't end at 6, sorry. It will only end at 6 if it goes to extra time and penalties. Thank you for the heart, me fearless. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, guys. Go sleep, bro. Why don't you go sleep? Jack, why don't you sleep? Wait, why? Because they don't have enough footballs. They've run out. Thunderstorms happen day or night. We get wild weather frequently. Damn. Damn. Don't you get like tornadoes and tsunamis? Now, tsunamis is not America. Tornadoes? I've seen a lot of documentaries about tornadoes. Don't people like chase hurricanes? I'm sure I've seen that as well. I don't know what they're called. The hurricane hunters? Oh, I'm making that up. I'm making that up. Go sleep, man. Why are you not sleeping, Joe? It's bedtime. It's bedtime, man. 49 minutes. Why is it delayed? How you pay the bills, bro? With COD. Mate, IRS, not funny. Yeah, I mean, gotta pay your taxes, brother. You gotta pay your taxes. Why is it delayed? They just don't want to play. They've had enough. They're protesting the game. There is a section of the US called Tornado Alley. Where's that? I think I saw a documentary about, was it tornadoes? Where people running after or driving towards. But what's the logic behind going closer to it? Like, it's a dangerous situation. Why would you want to get closer? I don't know if you guys have seen that. I think it came out a couple of months ago, actually, or maybe a year ago. Tornado hunters. What's that all about? People chase tornadoes. Why, Lola? Why? It makes no sense. Oh, what are you doing, Joe? Thank you for the follow. Tornado hunters pack it up with card. Yeah, with God. Wasn't it meant to be? It was. They don't want to play anymore. They said we should both go through. They've been protesting, trying to get each other to go through to the next round. So it's delayed until 2:30. Nah, it's 1 hour. It is 1 hour. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. But I mean, it might even go extra time and penalties. Ahmed, we're already there. We hit that stage about a week ago. About a week ago, we hit that stage, I'm telling you. That's already happened. We've been there, done that. Mbappe could outrun a tornado, yeah. I mean, if there was an opportunity to score more than Messi at the World Cup, he'd become a tornado hunter as well. If the ball was in the tornado, open goal, he's going for that ball. He's going straight into the tornado. Thank you for the follow, Jace. Science, Texas Tornado was a good wrestler. To be the first person. Wait, did you actually? Nah, it was thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. Thrill and finding better ways to predict them. Thrill. But like it's not a roller coaster. Like you're not actually safe. Like anything can happen. But each to their own, innit? If that's what they want to do it. It's just yeah, not for me. I'll happily stick to my roller coaster and survive. Yeah. They've run out of footballs, they don't want to play. What other excuses, guys? Give me some more. Tornadoes move fast, they come suddenly. Yeah, well, I don't understand. Why do people, each to their own. Never for me. I'm never doing that. Thank you for the follow, Jamie. It's crazy to me to chase tornado. Yeah, it's just, don't get it. I really don't get it. Why don't you start watching? Start watching what? Tornadoes. Because they like to get in a spin. I mean, with the amount, yeah. And let's not go down that road. Apparently, they added the hydration break back in. Nah, it's been removed already. It has been removed already. What's your day? What's your day job, G? Brother, this stinks. Don't blame me, man. Blame the thunder and the footballs and the protests. Been delayed because the referee is at Pepe's. We'll leave it at the Pepe's. Is delayed 3 hours. It's delayed 3 hours? Nah. This is not 3 hours. This is the time where I am. It's delayed for another 44 minutes. People chase them to get data to study them, but most people chase them for. Yeah, more of the second. More of the second word. For sure. For sure. Do you think it's because of boredom? Do you think that's why they do it? Why did it get delayed? You have to ask them. Go to the stadium and find out. Let us all know. When is the game starting? In 43 minutes. They don't want to play. There's a show on Travel Channel where they hunt tornadoes. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it before as well, Filani. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Times for when kickoff is, please it. Brother, what kind of a comment have you hit me with there? Timer for when kickoff is. Timer. Okay, timer for when kickoff is. Let's. Yeah, I can't do it. It's too late for that. It's too late for that comment. I can't figure it out. What time's kickoff in 42 minutes? Hurricanes are totally different from tornadoes. Do people chase those as well? Who you reckon going to score first for Mexico? First for Mexico? Who scored their goals? I know Quinones has got a few. It's on ITV, yeah. But there's been a delay, Nico. Been a delay by an hour. They don't want to play. They've had enough. Thank you for the follow, Dylan. I'm with them on the protest. So 22 men against the next team. Or yeah, basically that's what they want to do. 22 versus 11. They want to just tag team it all the way to the end. They're happy to share the trophy. They will just split it in half. Mexico take half. Ecuador take the other half. Everybody's happy. Bro, I ain't waiting 3 to 6. 3 to 6. Game starts in 41 minutes. Kane needs Ballon d'Or 70 goals. You think Mexico 100 messages? They're all going to be wide delay. Let me, guys, if your question is why delay or why is it delayed or what's going on, they will start in 41 minutes. In 41 minutes, they will kick off 4-1. 4-1 minutes. So I'm going to go to the bottom. I know that's the majority of what the questions are. Kickoff is 3 a.m., but there will be no hydration breaks. Yep. Friday weird fixture, Messi and CR7 hour between games? Nah, there's no hour. Nah, that's not. Do you know what it is? You're reading it wrong. So Ronaldo plays when it strikes midnight, and then Messi plays on that same day when it becomes 11 p.m. So Ronaldo starts at midnight, and then in the same day, which is what, 23 hours later, Messi plays. That's what I thought as well, but then you've got to look at the numbers. Ronaldo plays at midnight, Messi plays at 11 p.m. So they're 23 hours in between the games. Well, not 23 because the 12 a.m. game is going to finish at 2 or 3. But you know what I mean. The start time, 23-hour difference. Who will win, Brazil or Norway? Let's get to that game. I mean, Brazil, you'd think Brazil are going to beat them. But Norway have Haaland. And listen, he was so quiet. He did nothing today. But he turned up. He turned up and he delivered. Yeah, Matthew, they ran out of footballs. It's 1 hour. Hydration breaks are back on now. Why would they add them back? I thought they were going to give us a 4 minutes back. Let's see. Hydration breaks have been reinstated. Do you know why? Do you know why they've been added, guys? For your ads, not for mine. For your ads. Enjoy those ads. I want to know exactly what ad is on the TV as well. These are for you guys. This hydration break is for you guys. It's not for me. For me, I get no ads. I just get 4 minutes of having to watch the player sweat. It's pretty much what happens every time. Bro, you spammed the same comment like, Tom, they've run out of footballs. Thank you, Lola. Enjoy that. Enjoy the add me too. I don't have ad. Enjoy the add me too. I don't have ad. I don't know if it's the time remain or the message doesn't make sense. Enjoy the add me. I don't have ad. Yeah, I can't figure out. Can't do it. No ads in the UK sorted. Yeah, no ads. We just have to watch the players for 2 minutes, struggling to breathe. But I guess you take that, right? You do take that. Why is it delayed? Go find out. Are you in America or are you in Mexico? Go check. Go to the stadium and just ask them what happened, guys. Delayed. Delayed. Who'd you have winning? I can't look past Mexico because they have the fans. I have to be honest, the fans are there. They've got all the fans as well. Thank you for the follow, Liam. They've got all the fans. You can't look past them. It's hard to say Ecuador, even though Ecuador have been good this tournament. It's just they have the fans. They have all the fans as well. Like, once they kick off, you're going to see green everywhere. It's like Wimbledon rain has stopped play. Yeah, it's true. But I saw something about Wimbledon. It was about David Beckham. There was a video of him at Wimbledon, but he looked so pissed off. He was so angry. He did not want to be at Wimbledon. He wanted to be at the World Cup. He just wanted the day to be over. Thank you for the follow, JK. All right, man, we'll do. Calm down with the capitals. Calm down with the capitals. Thank you, NA Justice. Mexico is going to win. I just can't imagine Mexico being knocked out. Yeah, that's what it is. It's their own stadium. They have all the players. Sorry, they have all the fans. We're going to see an 80,000 stadium. And I'm telling you, at least 65,000 is going to be Mexico. The thing is, Ecuador have turned up in other games. They have turned up. The game against Curacao, the whole stadium was Ecuador. The game against Ivory Coast, it was all Ecuador. Germany, I didn't pay attention, but I'm sure it was yellow everywhere. But this one, it's not happening. They can't take over this stadium. It's in Mexico. Not happening. Saka should come to Real Madrid. Alright, fine. You take him. Give me Mbappe, give me Vinny, and give me Valverde. We have a deal. I want all three though, not just one. Did you see what Big Ange said when asked about the Scotland manager job? What did he say? Did he say he'd take it? To be fair, with Ange, you get one thing. You get attacking football, but it's just complete chaos. And if you want chaos, then he's the guy to go with. It's just complete chaos. I don't get ads in here in France. That's what I mean. But I was saying that Mexican enjoy ads. Ah, okay, fair enough. So you're basically just seeing the players struggling and taking in fluids and getting instructions, like me. But they give. Why is there 2 hydration breaks though? Why would they remove it and then bring it back? Do you think in that time they spoke to all of the companies that are doing their ads or promoting their ads and said, look, guys, it's been delayed by an hour. Do you still want your ads to go live? Imagine that's what happened. Thank you for the heart meters, Taylor. Imagine that's what they did. Imagine they called the companies up and said, you know what, guys? There's been a delay. Do you still want the ads to go ahead? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And that was the worst possible accent. I don't know if that was American, Canadian. I don't know what accent that was. But Yeah, I think that's what's happened. Thank you for the followers, Taylor. Whistle will score against England. That's fine. We'll probably score like 3 or 4. Sorry, but why the delay? Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. Saka is worth Mbappe left boot. Deep, man. Who do you support? Is that Portugal? But is that Ronaldo with a World Cup? I can't see. It's so small. He basically said, "Do they want chaotic attack? Because I can give them that." Pretty much. That's literally what it is. If he's full chaotic football, it's just complete car crash. But you get goals. The only problem is when you have players injured, he still plays the same thing. He doesn't care if it's the third choice left back or the first choice left back. He's going to play the exact same way. But that is exactly what it is. Chaotic football. Brazil or Morocco is going to win the World Cup. Brazil or Morocco is going to win the World Cup. You don't think France or Argentina or England? No? Gonna go to the bottom, guys, and we start again. We can do it, guys. We're so close now. 33 minutes. We're so close. I can almost feel the referee's whistle. Feel it, hear it. I can almost hear the referee's whistle. When does it start? It starts in 33 minutes. If England lose, I hope it's Wissa scoring. Why? You support Newcastle, Liam? Are you a Newcastle fan? So what time does it start? It starts in 32 and a half minutes. Where are they? In Mexico. It's delayed because they don't have any footballs. They've run out of footballs. Bro, who you got, Spain or Portugal? They don't play each other, Raheem. Spain have to play Austria and Portugal have to play Croatia. If Enna Valencia scores, remember me, brother, I said it every stream. But every stream you've said it, and every stream he hasn't scored. Maybe don't say it and he might score. What happened? Wasn't it? It was. It was. But thunderstorms have come flying in, and we now have to wait. By the way, we also get heat lightning in the summer. Heat lightning. What on earth is that, Smitten? I've never heard of that before. Heat lightning. What happens? It's just lightning with no rain. Mad. But what needs to happen for that to occur? Mate, I'm hanging. Too much info. But you know what, guys? I'm going to be back in just a second. I need to just quickly do something. I will be back. And we are live. We're not really, because we'll be live in 31 minutes. And just the modern day Keegan. It's entertaining football, but it's crazy at the back. It's crazy at the back, and it's always crazy at the back. When Van de Ven, Romero, Doggy, and Porro were injured, he was still playing the same thing, same system. Yet Davis, I don't know, Gray, God knows what else, Spence, and he was still playing the same way. It made no sense. Wissa, his bold head is good in headers. Not gonna lie. Tune through and through. Yeah, I mean, Wissa has stepped up for his country at this World Cup. He's not played much for you guys. He started off not playing any games. I think it was like Jan when he started playing. But yeah, let's see what he does. He's carrying his country. He is carrying his country. This game being played in Mexico, they will, if both win, will both win though. Because Croatia's not going to be easy. Austria, I think Spain will get past. Croatia's not going to be easy. Nervous but excited. What do you make of the Ecuador team, Jennifer? It's imagine wanting to watch your country play and then you're hit with a 1 hour delay. It adds to the stress and the nerves. They changed time to 4. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. They wouldn't change it to 4. What they would do is they just say delay. Nah, 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 nah. For that, you might even get muted, Gambino. I'll be honest, because 4, and I'll have an app. I'll have to have an app. Capo Verde will win the World Cup. You think, Helen? They're going to beat Argentina. They're going to beat Messi. Whistle will score and Congo will shut up shop like Ghana did. You think they'll score first? Hopefully it's not a major delay like France. Nah, it's just 1 hour. I'll call off work. This game is crucial. Game starts in 29 minutes. Just thunderstorms. After today's match, I think no one can stop. Yes, done. They're going to win it. Thank you for the follow, J Double. Why was it delayed then lightning? It was delayed because of the lightning. The lightning's the reason for the delay. Thank you for the follow, Green. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Why is it delayed? They've run out of footballs. Who's winning? Who do you think, Jennifer? Good game. Game could finish at 6, yeah. That's the problem. With extra time and penalties, it could be 6. Mexico will win tonight 2-1. You've got a few right as well, Raheem. France or England, one of them will win the World Cup. Which one, Mr. Jan? Mr. Jan, yeah, Jan. Who will have majority of possession, you think? Majority of possession? Not heard that one before. Majority of possession, probably Mexico, no? I feel like the fans are going to constantly boo the Ecuadorians. And yeah, Mexico will have a lot more of the ball. They're at home. This is a home game for Mexico. Who do you got today? I got nobody. I got nobody, man. Who you got? Who thinks US is going to win the World Cup? This is a question for chat. Captain Somali has asked, who thinks US is going to win the World Cup? This is not for me, this is for chat. Chat, any answers? If France get eliminated next game, no team will stop Morocco. France get eliminated by who, Iris? By Paraguay. I can't see that happening. Yeah, Ochoa is retiring. I'm going to go to the bottom, guys, and start again. And I want to read those comments. I want to know who says yes to the US winning, just so I can make a note. Mental note. York Saliba, little wrestle. Come on, you Gunners. Gyökeres did well in the first half. He had one chance in the second, and that was it. Isak did nothing. Honestly, Isak did nothing. He was a ghost for the whole game. The whole game. Bro, I called it in the live. Messi will score the free kick, and he scored. Yeah, you did. You've got a few things correct. You could be a reporter at this point around TV. Pretty much. Especially with the thunderstorms that have happened. They're coming to me like I'm the weatherman. I'm not the weatherman, guys. I'm not even in the country. I'm not even close to the country. I've got so much water in between myself and Mexico. Either France or Argentina will win the World Cup. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of those two. Why is it delayed? Aish, I'll tell you why it's delayed. Because there has been thunderstorms. Everybody else, they run out of footballs. Now, Aish, it's thunderstorms and rain. Happened again. Happened again. But bro, here's the main question. Will you be doing lives for the Arsenal games? The ones... listen, this is what I did last year. I tried to get tickets to ballots. I put my name into 16 out of 19 ballots. Didn't get one. So if I don't get into the games, then yes. If I do get into home games, then I'll still do lives. But the games that I don't go to, I'll do watch-alongs. Me, you think US will win, not USA? Easy. If they beat France, then yes. You forgot to put the if in capitals, Asa, I'll be honest. It should have been in like a different font as well. You should have enlarged it and yeah, send that through. Why not US? Argentina will be in final if they pass Colombia. Eloy Room is live on TikTok. No way. Eloy Room, the Curacao keeper with 15 saves. Damn, man. 15 saves. He made a lot of saves. Second most of the World Cup ever. Maybe in 2034. So yeah, maybe in 2034. The US will not win the World Cup. Smitten, no way. You damn. Gotta give it to you. I think that's because you probably think that France will. With the amount that I've been banging on about France, I think everybody in the chat thinks France are gonna win. Are gonna win it now. I have been non-stop talking about France. The US will not even win a bid to host the World Cup again. Never mind the cup. I think the US are gonna get it again. I think I read this somewhere. The US are gonna get it again in 2038, and this time they're not even gonna share it. This time it's strictly US in 2038. So in 12 years' time, it's going to happen all over again, but no Mexico and no Canada. Mexico will go to finals. We all know what would happen. What would be the only reason USA would win if that happens, but I'm here for Bosnia. US win the whole thing? Honestly, corruption. I'll say it here openly. Corruption. If US win this World Cup, if they beat France, corruption. It is corruption. But I don't even know how they can corrupt it. Like, it's got to be red cards. That's the only way. There's no other way France loses. And Fearless, we do have some Bosnian fans in the chat, but I think they are sleeping for this one. This game's a little bit too late for them. It's a little bit too late for all of us, to be honest. How late does it start? It starts in 23 minutes. What's up, Javi? How you doing? Javi, the problem is I can't bring you up because I haven't set it up and I won't be able to hear you. Chat won't be able to hear you, so makes no sense. I actually need to figure that out after the World Cup ends, or maybe in between the games, because what I used to do was chat to people about football, but I need to get that sorted again. I can't hear anybody when I bring you guys up. What about Arsenal when they can win Champions League? I'm waiting since 5 years. You're gonna have to wait till 6, brother. It's gonna be 6, but don't worry, it's coming soon. Coming soon. None of that here, brother. None of that here, sir. Messi will win the World Cup. Why delayed? They run out of footballs. The referee, basically what happened is the referee said, I want to play and I don't want to be a ref. And right now he's having an argument with the other 2 referees, the linesmen, and they're trying to agree on something. Maybe he's going to come on for one half and the other half he's a referee. But they're trying to figure out which team he's going to play for first. I would love to see US make it to the semi-finals again. Yeah, I mean, if you guys make it to semis, that would be France at that point. And you got Bosnia. I don't know what the other game is. It's Bosnia. Who's the 2 at the bottom? Bosnia. One other thing, yeah. Fearless, quick question. Before it was just Bosnia, why now Bosnia and Herzegovina? Because you know what the problem is? It takes up, this screen here? The Bosnia and Herzegovina takes up the whole thing. It takes up the whole thing. I'm not saying it's not a nice name. It's a nice name, but like, why is it such a long name? It takes up the whole screen to the point that the other team has like a little corner on the side. You can barely see them. Why is it delayed? Referee wants to play. They say no. Referee wants to play for, I don't know which team, but they're saying you can't do that. It's against the rules. No, the delay won't be more Scottish goalkeeper. If US, France, and Spain wins, it's corruption. So 3 teams win is corruption. Who do you want to win then, Captain Somali? If who wins is not corruption? Tell me that. Does game start at 9? But the game starts in 20 minutes. So yeah, whatever the time that is for you. Who's winning this game? I think, let's look at the stadium. I just need to see how many green shirts. I think that's the key. You need to look around and see how many green shirts. If there's a lot of green shirts, it's going one way. It is going one way, and that one way is their way. The US ain't doing nothing. Gooners could bring the World Cup home. Yeah, I mean, Saliba's bringing it home. Saliba he's going to win it. Let's be honest. Come on, guys. It's always been that name. Nah, it used to be Bosnia. I'm sure it was Bosnia before. But now on all the apps, it's changed to Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's because they had a union between two different historical regions. Makes sense. Makes sense. But it wasn't always Bosnia and Herzegovina, right? I'm sure there were periods where it was just Bosnia. But obviously now it's changed. Thank you for the follow, Tanner. Spain versus England can't be. It's not possible unless it's in the final. Any update? What time is starting in 19 minutes? US winning would be fun time. For who? For you? If you're in the US, yeah, for sure. Whoever wins it in that country, it's great vibes. I can't tell you what it feels like because I've never been there, but you see it on the TV. Like when the French win it, it's good vibes. When Argentina won it, they completely packed out central. Was it Buenos Aires? I don't know where it was. I saw a video. Well, it wasn't. It was a drone. It was a drone, and there was just so many people out. Vozinha bringing it home. Vozinha. This time, Vozinha is not gonna be able to keep it out. He's not gonna be able to keep it out. Vozinha is gonna concede some goals. It's been B&H since 1992. Eastern Europeans still use just Bosnia like I normally do. So yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I just used to say Bosnia. So one of your players used to play for my team, and I always used to say he's from Bosnia. Sead Kolasinac used to play for Arsenal. Bro, be honest, where will Portugal finish? They need to start playing better or they're going to go home. They could lose the next game and go home. If they play the same way they've been playing, they're going home. They need to fix up. And do you know who needs to fix up? Vitinha, João Neves, and Bruno Fernandes. Those three need to fix up ASAP. At this point, I see you more than my family. Same. At this point, I see you guys more than I see mine too. I have to be honest. It's been a World Cup summer, and it's not done yet. Not done yet. Is the game delayed? Yeah, but it's going to start in 16, 17 minutes. There's no timer now because they've just put delayed. Let's check. Nah, it just says delayed. Oh no, I'm not from Bosnia. I'm from Romania. I'm just. Oh, okay. I thought you were supporting Bosnia because you were from Bosnia. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mate, Colombia are looking dangerous. Very good team. Thank you for the follow, SP. Portugal will be round of 16. What, when they go home? You think they're going to get knocked out in the round of 16 or they're going to make the round of 16? Is the game delayed? It is delayed. But it will start in 17 minutes. No way, Man City signed somebody. Who did Man City sign? Man City sent Matthias Tertubet to AC Monaco on loan after signing him from Troyes. Is this game going to start, guys? God damn. God damn. There's no more delays, though, which is good. What's the delay for thunderstorms? 1995, Bosnian H was formed. Thanks for the info, Paddy. Who are you supporting, Paddy? Imagine USA wins. Nah. Come on, man. Wait till they meet France or just France. When anybody meets France, they're going home. It's as simple as that. Meet France, you're going home. Nobody is going to stop France. As soon as they meet the French, it's bye-bye. Bye-bye to everybody. Are you a Messi fan? Isn't everybody a Messi fan? How can you not be a fan of Messi? Why is it delayed? Because they're thunderstorms. My brain's too tired to process some of the comments, man. It's so late. Thank you for the follow, Eon. Is it Eon? Owen? I don't know how to pronounce your name, brother. Sorry, man. Probably destroyed it, but yeah, let me know. Yeah, you heard it first. Liverpool win the league. You said that last year. I said that last year. I said that last year. Bro, I don't even know if England is playing today. Yeah, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. today. 2-1 Mexico. We don't do that here, Leon. The game is in Mexico. Mexico 3-1. That's what it is for me as well. The game's in Mexico. But nah, I think you're right. I think you are right. Because they've got the fans, I think that's going to be telling in the result. What you think of... Who's that? I don't know who that is. What team does he play for? Delayed because of the... Nah, it's because of the thunderstorms. Nobody can stop France. Literally. Paula's got a spot on. Nobody can. There's only one man who can stop France. That is Messi. Messi needs to get to the final first, though. And I don't think Argentina's a great team. Thank you for the follow, Fuel. Some fuel right now. Why does it get delayed? Thunderstorms. I'm good, Kyron. How you doing? How are you doing? Is Saliba, Hincapié, Eze, Rice, Saka, and Noni, and Partey? But what am I meant to do with that comment? I know those guys play... What, those are the guys that are still in the tournament? Because you're missing Trossard, you're missing Martinelli. Wait, what am I meant to do with that comment? I don't know what I'm meant to do with it. I'm going to have to go to the bottom and start again. I support Man United. Man United, the same Man United that are going to get Rashford back, and apparently he's going to get integrated or reintegrated back into the team. Imagine that. Rashford, Cunha, Mbermo, Ahmad, Sesko. You got the attack. It's time to build the rest. Yeah, it's all green, guys. The stadium is all green. There's not a yellow shirt in sight. What a stadium. Which one, Raheem? There were so many good games. Do you think it's going to be crazy like yesterday's match? I hope so. I hope so. And a Messi fan, I'm not with Argentina this time. Yeah, Argentina not good. Argentina is the only team that has a chance against France. Every other team... Yep. Thank you, Smitten. We are almost underway. Game is about to begin in 12 minutes. I'm going to the bottom, guys, because I want to keep track. Thoughts on Ayoub might be moving to City. Ayoub. Who's Ayoub? Excuse me. You're talking about Buadi? Ayoub. Who's that? Morocco game. What's up, brother? How's it going? We got... Nah, brother. Brother, we're just watching, brother. That's what we're doing. We're just watching the game. Yeah, and seeing what happens. Damn, JG, you're confident like that on Messi, yeah? You think Messi's going to do it? Because really and truly, it's just Messi. If Messi's not there, they're not winning nothing. They're not winning no game. They can beat a Jordan team when there's no pressure, but knockout, Cape Verde, I think they can get past as well, Capo Verde, but that's it. Once it hits the last 16, they're not beating nobody without Messi. That's just a fact. Argentina to lose to Capo Verde, the curse guy predicted. But I've been hearing a lot about the curse guy, but wasn't there something about Mbappe or France not scoring because of the curse guy? They scored like 3 goals, should have scored like 10. Maybe the curse worked in the sense that it did France didn't score like 20 goals, but they still scored 3. So can Capo Verde. Bro, we getting Barcola. What's up, brother? How's it going? Argentina, the only team that has a chance against France. Yeah, I mean, who else has a chance? Who else? Portugal. Please don't tell me Portugal, guys, because Portugal have been very bad. Very, very bad. No, don't do that. We got Mexico, you know it. Messi will win it back to back. Imagine. Imagine. When was the last time the World Cup was won back to back? There's a quiz for you guys. When was the last time the World Cup was won back to back? Does anybody know? I know what I'm talking about. Being a lifelong football fan for the past 2 weeks. Learning well, Smitten, I have to be honest. Parking the bus and even the The fact that French are gonna do it, well, the US aren't. And do you know what it is? I'm not trying to hate on the US guys. It's just like it's common knowledge, I think, amongst football fans that the US have put on a good show so far, but it's only gonna last so long. It is only gonna last so long. But that team, if they can go into the next World Cup with that team and add some more stars, and then again, there's a chance. But what can't happen now is there's no like the momentum that you guys have now, it just fades away. That can't happen. That can't happen. The players are out. Ochoa's out. Ochoa is out. Mexican legendary keeper. Legendary keeper. Jimenez is there. Let's see. Brazil. Mexico. Mexico. When did Mexico win the World Cup? Guys, let me know. What year did Mexico win the World Cup? We are starting, guys. We are starting. Can you guys let me know? What year did Mexico win the World Cup? Agree about USA. Do France play Paraguay next? Yes. I think parking the bus is probably the limit to my football vocabulary. I'm trying to learn more. What else do I say a lot? Counter or break? Break or counter. That's what a lot of teams do in games. So what they do is they defend, and then you know when they get the ball back and they quickly run to the other side to try and score? That's called a counter, or they're on the break. Yeah, I think that one's quite good. They're on the counter or on the break or on the transition. Transition's too fancy. That's not a footballing term. It's not. People use it. Nah. They're on the counter. They're on the counter. Low block, park the bus. Park the bus, much better. Tastier. Italy and France won back to back. Mexico. When did Mexico win? Nobody told me when Mexico won the World Cup. Low block. Trent Alexander-Arnold rumored to play for. Nah, he's not going to leave. Fearless knows. Fearless knows. Game's about to start, guys. The delay is over, basically. Delay's done in 7 minutes. You sigh a lot when a chance is squandered, especially when it's a bad miss. When it's a bad miss, it's painful to watch. It is painful to watch. Ronaldo or Messi? Maradona. No, I'm joking. Messi. Messi is the greatest of all time. Well, when England adopted me, I adopted football too. Nice. Who do you support? What's the club team, brother? What's the club team? I'm in the mood to talk trash in support of Mexico. So who are we trash talking? The Ecuadorians. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. They take football personally. Oh, you're a City fan. Where's Pep, man? Where's Pep gone? Pep Guardiola is gone. You have the. What can I even use without getting a restriction here? You got Enzo Maresca in it. He basically looks like Pep, but the knockoff version. The knockoff version of Pep. There's so many things you can't say on live, and it's constantly thinking, "Can I say this? Can I say that?" Painful, but he's the knockoff version. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that, but you can't. You can't. You can't mention any of that. That's the problem. But that's basically what you got. You went from the man to yeah, the knockoff version, the 75% off. That's what you got now. 75% off Pep. Pre-owned Pep. Let's see what Maresca does. Let's see what he does. Chelsea. I don't know what Chelsea were thinking. They came out with that statement. He wanted to leave. He wanted in his heart. He wanted City. Like, why would they release that? It was over. Nobody even cares about why Maresca left. everybody's forgotten. They've moved on to Xabi Alonso. But Chelsea just do stupid things. Honestly, Chelsea do stupid things. Like, as soon as Champions League final was over, they posted something. Oh, look at this tour to see all the trophies in London. And then somebody had to make another post to apologize for it. Chelsea just can't do anything right. There was no need to release this Enzo news. Nobody cared. At this point, nobody cared. Chelsea fans didn't care, and everybody else has forgotten. Everybody else has forgotten. All we know is Xabi Alonso and the manager before that, Rosinha. Nobody cares. But Chelsea just love messing it up. They love putting their boot in, sticking their, yeah. Just wanted to get that one out there, man. Do you know why? Because we've been delayed by an hour. So it is what it is. Norman Hunter versus Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones wasn't a footballer. He was a street fighter. That's what he was. He was a street fighter. I don't know how many yellow cards he got, but a few. England, Ecuador. Callum, quick question, yeah? Do you know the N button, does that not work on your device, like your phone or your iPad, whatever you're using? Because every comment is so hard to read. England, Ecuador, please. Nah, they're on different sides. They won't play each other. They won't play each other. It is still delayed. It is still delayed. But it's going to start in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Club football feels... It does. It does. It does. How good it felt about a year ago. Spelling on point. Bro, spelling sometimes makes it so hard to read. Some of these comments... That one wasn't that bad, Callum, I'll be honest. I can make it out. Some of the comments is almost as if they've got their phones in their pockets and they're just pressing it accidentally. And the comments come in. And I'm meant to decipher it at 3 in the morning. Great stuff. But this game starts soon. This game does start soon. Referee has done his yoga, so we're good to know. We're good to go now. Pretty much, Lala. That's literally what comes out. That's how I see it. You're all getting the idea. Yeah. Everybody's getting involved now. How long is the delay? It's another 1 minute and 15 seconds. They found the balls. They found the balls, and the referee. They told him you can't play. You have to referee. He has to referee now. He ain't got a choice. But yeah, it's about to start 1 hour later than it should have, which is a problem because I actually was thinking about getting a gym session tomorrow, but that's not happening either. Not by the looks of things. This is probably going to go on. We're probably getting extra time, and with extra time, not happening. Not happening because it's going to be a 6 a.m. finish. Let's see. Let's see what we get. I think both teams are scoring. Let's see. I'm the captain now. Thank you for your patience explaining. No worries, man. I'm glad you guys are happy to listen to me just waffle and waffle for an hour. There was a solid hour of waffling. I don't even know what about. Honestly, that 1 hour, it's late. I wish the delays came earlier. I wish the delays came earlier. If they came at 6, it'd have been alright. But 2 in the morning, god damn. They got the balls here from Sports Direct. They found a few. The kit man got the boots. And the referee, they said next game you can play, not this one. Both teams scoring. Why was it the Thunder? I'm so glad I found you. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Smitten, honestly. And it's a pleasure to have you here as well. Wait, why was it delayed? They just didn't want to play. They were protesting and now, you know what, guys? It's going to start now. In literally now. Like, right now, it should start. Draw, and we got a 4 in the morning in 2 days. What's the 4 in the morning in 2 days? At least please be a good game. Is it a good game? Oh, I got a commentator. No, I don't. I have a terrible commentator as well. Oh, it's not even a good commentator. It's a commentator that you don't want to listen to. It is a commentator that you just do not want to listen to. What's the 4 o'clock game? Switzerland, Algeria. Thank you for the heart, me. Same, I'm so glad I found your life because I would have been so glad you're enjoying it, guys. Glad you are enjoying it. A great introduction to sport. Now I kind of understand what's happening enough to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, it's got to the point where now just don't lose. That's where we're at. You cannot afford to lose. I would watch a referee both sides match. I would watch a referee both sides match. Pretty sure 4 a.m. is Austria. It's Switzerland against Algeria. Switzerland, Algeria. So the stadium is green with like handfuls of yellow just spread out. They're dotted around the stadium, but it's all green. It's green, but yeah, just dotted dotted yellow shirts. Oh, it's Algeria. It's Algeria. It was about to be. That was so close to being Iran because of Mahrez, but then obviously Austria scored. Viva la Mexico. Yeah, it's not, Alex. It's not. It's one that makes you want to go to bed. I reckon I could do a better job, honestly. Hope for a good one waiting this long. Yeah, Callum. Let's see what we get. Is there a corner? But the game just started. Is there a corner? Let's watch a little bit and then we might get a corner. Where's your manager? Do it for Canelo. What, the boxer? Do it for Canelo Alvarez. 1-1 to pens. 11 versus 11 ref match. Would anybody tune in? I would never ever tune into that. That's like, when YouTubers do boxing. Not it. Not it. At least with them, there's like some sort of like personality. It's worth tuning in just for the personalities. You know what's going to happen? They're going to lose to the actual boxer. Watching referees play football, maybe if it was Gianluigi Collina. Oh, Mexico, going for it. But yeah, if it was Collina, then it would be worth tuning in. But not these referees. And if you know Collina, you know Collina. It's green and yellow. They support Brazil. They're literally, the whole stadium's green. There's like small handfuls of yellow. Just notice how happy I am when the football starts. They made us wait 1 hour, guys. We will not forget. It's a good ball. Mexico on the attack. Ecuador defending. Today is 1-1. Extra time and pens. Okay, 1-1. We get goals and we get penalties. And we finish at 6. No, the man, Helen. Are you in the UK, Helen? This is no Guy Mowbray. This is no Sam Matterface. I don't know who this is. Maresca has signed. They've got a manager now. I know, but like it's Maresca. It's not Pep. Pep had weight. Maresca doesn't have any weight. There's no weight behind the name. I watch Simon matches, easily pleased. But those guys are like personalities. Referees are not personalities. Like, I have no idea what any of the refs do. And I don't really care. But if it was Kalina, if he was still around, I would definitely watch. Thank you for the follow, Abu. Mexico playing aggressive. This might not need extra time. They're on job trying to score. Yeah, UK don't mind Lucy, but the guy's got a boring voice. He's putting me to sleep. Usually when it's BBC, you get Guy Mowbray, and that's the one. That is the one. Even ITV, I'm not going to complain when it's Sam Matterface and what's the Scottish guy's name? Ali McCoist. When it's those guys, no problems. No problems, loving it. When it's this guy, it's bad. Chance, Mexico. Why are they shooting from distance? Get closer. Get close. Literally, the eyes. The eyes. Like, if he was playing, I'd watch. I would watch. Kenny vs. Uriah Rennie in a tables and chairs cage match. Gianluigi Colina. And now, nah, let's watch. Let's watch. Peter Drury is the best. Peter Drury, yeah, but he's not at the World Cup. So out of the World Cup ones, it's oh my Mexico head. You know how you know there is a lot of Mexicans at the game? They've missed a chance. The camera started shaking. So this is not good because we play here if they win and we win. The camera literally started shaking. Yeah, this is not good. Mexico are on it, and there is so many fans, and the camera literally started shaking. Bro, I'm from the future. My prediction is that Spain will win and be the champion. Started like a house on fire. Mexico are on it. Mexico are on it. Quality will prevail. Do you know the stadium? I do know the stadium. Mexico, yeah. For England, it'll be tough. It will be tough for us, but we're gonna have to beat them. Like if you wanna win, you have to beat the best teams, and I guess this makes Mexico one of the best teams. The fact that they have the home advantage. They better not start bloody Africa and delay again. Literally, the camera was shaking, and it was a miss. Thunderstorms will be the least of your worries. Mexico wants this, they do. Mexico does want this. You're going to get to know more now. I see England losing to Portugal in final. You think Portugal getting to the final, DC? Let's get through Congo first before thinking of these teams. Congo will be a challenge. I think it'll be straightforward, Helen. I think if it was Senegal, I'd be concerned. But I don't think Congo have a midfield. Senegal have everything: midfield, attack, even defenders. Congo don't. The 17-year-old guy from Mexico is so good and creative. If you go out at the Azteca, then fair play. But they have a washed. Yeah, but imagine everyone in the stadium being against you. Like it's literally an away game. It's like, for instance, you're going. Portsmouth are turning up at the new camp, and you got a little section in the top corner. Nobody can really hear you, and you got to listen to the new camp just non-stop sing and all night long. All night long. Pause the stream. I need to clean up. What time is it in the UK, guys? Is it that kind of time? It is late. It must be late. Thank you for the follow, T. If England get a good result against Mexico in the round of 16, it will set them up well for the finals. Yeah, I mean, we just need to get past Mexico. Mexico, and then we'll be all right. How you doing, LC? LFG Mexico. Mexico, indeed. Who do you think will win today? There's just so many of them. I have to go in Mexico. I think they've got the whole stadium. Ecuador finally have the ball. Yeah, Mexico like oppressing. Ecuador can't keep the ball. Caicedo. He just switches the play. Pompey versus England away isn't a bad analogy, to be fair. That's literally what it is. It's basically Portsmouth going to New Camp. I just use New Camp because New Camp, they just put you right at the very top and nobody can hear you. And I think this is similar vibes. I do think this is similar vibes. Double chance for Mexico, guys. Okay, I'm awake now. We're back. We're live. We are live 10 minutes into the game. It is time to enjoy. Mexico can break. Quinones. Where's he going? Fouls Caicedo. Free kick. Ecuador. I'll see. They actually were, you know. They were saying that's why there was goals being scored. Somebody said the iPad girl is not here. That's why we're seeing goals. Something like that. Mexico and 10 South Korea were like this in 2002 home. But the thing with Mexico is they only play this game and the next game at home. After that, all the games are in the US. This is Mexico's first game, big test, trash group. Man, Timber and Gyux got knocked out. Bro, that's not my Timber. That's not my Timber. That's his brother. Come in here with the Timber. Hit me with the Gyökeres. Okay, fine. Not my Timber. This is twin. See? Mateo knows. Mateo knows. He's got a twin. Yeah, he's got a twin. I hope Shakira team wins. Shakira team? What is Shakira team? Mexico. Exactly. Arsenal Timber would have smashed it top corner. Timber got injured. He went home early. He wasn't even there for the first game. He went home. I'm not sure who they brought. Amount of people who have made rage bait videos with Timber is crazy. Crazy. The hate for Arsenal players is unmatched. Nobody gets as much hate. And did you guys see this? That we're the most talked about club of 25-26. The most talked about club online, 25-26. Arsenal. Why everybody got our names in your mouths? Why? Arsenal Timber would have scored. I love it. I swear, haven't had it on an all today. That has to be the reason. We got goals. We did get goals. We got 3 in the first game, 3 in the second game, and if it's on now, we're probably going to get none in the third. Corner Mexico. I think offside. Not offside. Colombia is. Ecuador. Mexico didn't get scored on, and again, they're not going to score on us. Mexico didn't get scored on. What were the teams? What were the teams? South Korea, South Africa, Czech Republic. Yeah, you're right. Didn't get scored on. Let's see if you don't get scored on tonight either. I think tonight you get scored on. Timber clears Dumfries. Dumfries are old now. Shakira is from Colombia. Wow, he's got a twin brother. He has got a twin brother. Shakira is from Colombia. Arsenal, do you agree with what Klopp said? What did Klopp say? Colombia versus Argentina will be a game. That'll be a very good game. But Messi. Let's not forget, man. Let's not forget. He's 39 years old. He's still one of the best players in the world. Mexico with a corner. Mexico with this. What is this? Pass. Chance to shoot. He's going to cross. He's going to play it out wide to cross. Here comes the cross. Mexico is deep. Where's Lozano? Shot. He's put it wide. He has put it wide. It's going to be a great game. Do you know about corners here? What do you mean corners? What do I know about corners? Don't know how good Mexico is going to do against the better quality teams. I'd be terrified to be an Ecuadorian. That's what it is. Cam, literally, you don't understand. They missed the chance. I don't know if you were watching. The stadium started shaking. The camera started shaking. Mexico missed the chance, and the camera started shaking. At that point, I realized it's going to be a long night for Ecuador. Literally, the camera started shaking. So, yeah, this is 15 minutes in. Wait till it gets to 60, 70, 80. They're going to be singing, screaming, and shouting all game long. And immediately I thought, we play these guys soon. So it's a worry. Big worry. Geez, if you don't know about the corner kicks. What was the question though, Scuba Steve? You just said, do you know about corners here? If you don't about the corner kicks, England are in trouble. I need to figure out the corners. What was the corner talk? Because you can't have a corner talk with an Arsenal fan. You just can't do it. We are the corner final boss. My team is the final boss of corners. So I need to know what was said about corners. We have Rice and Saka in the team. We are the final boss. We are the final boss. Watch if Ecuador gets a corner. Literally, we were getting called Corner FC all season. We are the corner bosses. Oh, he's hit the post, Yaboa. It's the nutmeg, and then he smashes the post. It's a cheeky nutmeg as well, and he smashed the post. What a goal that would have been. He just toe punts it. The keeper gets fingertips. It was a corner. It was a corner. I still want to go back for the corner talk. Think about all the away games England players used to playing though. Yeah, but this is different level though. This is different level. This is a World Cup. So this is a World Cup. It's in Mexico. And for Mexico, there's no like 2, 3, 4 sports. It's football. Like you go to the US, there's American football, there's NBA, there's hockey, there's a million sports. There's baseball. There's so many different sports. In Mexico, it's just football. And they've got a World Cup at home. Different vibe. We are the corner final boss. So trying to mention corners to me about if I know about corners, Scuba Steve, I know about corners. I know about what direction it could go, who's gonna be where. Yeah, I've seen it all happen. It's all happened this season. Did you see Mexico losing in 90? Do you see Mexico losing in 90? No, I don't. But that was a good chance for Ecuador. Ecuador cannot go behind because if they do, crowd are going to be up. What you don't want is this crowd to be singing, screaming, and shouting. And if they concede first, it's a long day. They're not going to come back. The crowd are just going to push Mexico to the end. Do you see Mexico packing bags later? It'll be a tough game for us. It will be a tough game. Mexico has had the ball all game. Mexico are playing good. Oh, I know what a nutmeg is too now, coach. So yeah, when the ball goes through somebody's legs, that is a nutmeg. And that would have been a great goal. But what Vinny did yesterday, that would have been an all-time great World Cup goal. He did a he nutmegged, who was it? He nutmegged somebody, Tomiyasu, I think, and then beat somebody else and hit the post. Mexicans are going crazy. Is it going to kick off? Is it going to kick off? No, it's not. It's not. The Ecuador player goes over and just helps him up. Moises Caicedo's going crazy. Pacho just shoves him and he smashes into the camera. Oh, it's Jimenez and Hincapié goes straight over to him. What a corner. I thought they played in a circle. All kinds of things, all kinds of stuff will rain down on the guy taking the corner. But you should hear the abuse that rains down on our players when they take a corner. Rice and Saka, believe me, they're ready. They are ready for corners. Yeah, true, but the pressure is off us in a game. We can win on ability. I'll take it. But there's pressure on this game. Believe me, Asa, if we get to the last 16 and we play these lot, there is pressure. There is pressure and there's noise. A lot of noise. And I mean a lot of noise. DR Congo is playing defensive football like Ghana. They're going to park the bus and wait for counters. But do they have the same midfield though, Filani? Because I think Ghana had a midfield. I don't think DR Congo have a midfield. They've got defenders and they've got... He's offside. Surely he's offside. Quinones. Quinones. What's a goal, but he's going to be offside, surely. What a goal. If this stands, what a goal from Quinones. Look at the noise. Damn. Mexico have scored. Everybody's going absolutely crazy. Is Mexico 1, Ecuador 0? But I think he's offside. I think he's offside. Thank you, Lala. I think he's offside. It's 1-0. Mexico have scored, but I'm sure it's offside. He looked miles offside. He looked miles offside. Is he not offside here? No, he's in his own half. Mexico 1, Ecuador 0. Quinones was in his own half, so it can't be offside. And he smashed it in. Quinones has delivered for Mexico again. That's his third goal at the World Cup. What a strike. What a strike. He's going to get signed. He's going to one of the big teams. Which one? I don't know. Which one? I don't know. He's going somewhere. Yeah, good luck to Ecuador now. A big good luck to them because now the crowd are going to be up and they're going to be singing and they're going to be shouting. Mexico are in the lead. Ecuador in trouble. Ecuador had a big chance to hit the post. They had a very big chance. Quinones delivers. 1-0 Mexico. What a goal. Yeah, now all I can hear is just screaming and shouting. Mexico 1, Ecuador 0. And now the fans are up for it. Damn, they couldn't concede first, Ecuador, and that's exactly what they've done. That is exactly what they've done. Mexico 1-0. I thought it was offside, but it wasn't. He was in his own half. When he's in his own half, it's not offside. It can't be offside, guys. When you're in your own half, you can never be offside. So when you don't cross the halfway line, you're not offside. And he was in his own half, so it's not offside. It can't be offside, brother. Can't be offside because he was in his own half. Too much pressure. Yeah, now it's going to be tricky. Mexico is going to beat him and street him. This is the worry, conceding first. Ecuador had to score first. You score first, the crowd just goes silent. And now they're in trouble. Oh, referee is messing up here. He's got in the way of an Ecuadorian player, but he can't stop play for that. He can't stop play. How has he stopped play for that? How has he stopped play? It doesn't make sense. You can't stop play for that. He got in the way of an Ecuadorian player, but the ball's not hit him. That was a shocking decision. You can't stop play. It is what it is. It is what it is. You just carry on. That was a bad decision. How can you stop play if you've got in the way of a player? I get it if the ball hits the ref, he always stops play. But he's got in the way. They were on an attack as well. They were on an attack. I think he was so desperate to hit the hydration break for the ads that he just thought, you know what, any excuse, we have to stop it. Trump called here. It's a great goal though. What a goal they scored. Quinones, his keeper's near post, but it's an absolute rocket. He doesn't even look at the goal. He just looks at the ball and just smashes it. Absolutely smashes it. And he's been good this World Cup. You look at their players, who's delivered. He's definitely a player that has delivered. It's a great goal. He looked offside, but on the replay, he was in his own half. So when you're in your own half, you can't be offside. And now Ecuador in trouble. Ecuador are in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. Because they're losing away in Mexico, to Mexico. This is a joke, to be honest. They'll use ref picks. Otherwise. I can't believe he stopped the game. They stopped the game like for that. Listen to them sing. Damn, the stadium is so tough. Yeah, it is. We play here next. Well, once we win, if we win, we're gonna have to play Mexico here. Hydration break need to be done at appropriate times, not when one team is on the attack. No, but the ref blew the whistle. No, he has to wait for the ball to go out of play. He used that as a reason to end it. Stopping counter like that for water break is it's crazy. No, but he actually stopped it because he's got in the way of an Ecuadorian, which is madness. Mexico are going to get the ball back, but the attack is gone. Stadium looks crazy. Yeah, this is definitely a stadium worth visiting one day. I don't know how, but you have the least delay of everyone I've seen. I'm watching it live, brother. I'm watching it live, Hurricane. Oh, Jimenez can't stay on his feet. Why is there a hydration break for ads? How you doing, Elias? What's going on? Final should be here, not in New York. I think more games should be in Mexico. I think there should be at least a semi-final and at least a quarter-final game in the stadium. But I think last 16 is the last game in Mexico. There's 2 more left in Canada. This is... Well, there's 1 more after this in Mexico. It's a bad decision. They actually got the stamina to keep this up. They want a second before halftime. Yeah. Mexico are going to keep going. But Ecuador as well. Ecuador have the stamina too. Do they have the quality? Mexico just have the hunger. Free kick Mexico. Nearly time for England to lose to DR Congo. Ref is still mad. He ain't playing. Yeah, literally. That's what it was. That's why he stopped the play. I get stepped on. It's mad how they stopped it like that. In the middle of an attack. Just came back to say, I told you there would be a hydration break. Appreciate it, Davina. Yeah, we just saw it, unfortunately. We've got a 2-minute hydration break and we're going to get 1 more. The 1-hour delay was not enough. We need 2 hydration breaks to add to it. Who do you think is your nearest challenger in the next season? Nearest challenger next season? City. I think it's still City. I think Chelsea need new players. United needed defence. Liverpool need time. Whereas City, I think, already have like the Haalands and the Cherkis, and they've got an Anderson now who's a Premier League player. He already is a Premier League player. So I think it's going to be City. I think it's going to be them. Who do you think is going to be our challenger? 13 years? 13 years? Mexico are all over them. Quinones. Raul Jimenez! 2-0 Mexico! Raul Jimenez has scored. Oh my word. Ecuador, what is going on? What is going on? Raul Jimenez scores at home for Mexico. Raul Jimenez scores for Mexico. Thank you, Lala. 2-0 Mexico. Ecuador in big trouble. Ecuador in big trouble. The stadium is green. Mexico is green. Ecuador are falling apart. Ecuador are falling apart. They just look so much hungrier. Every second ball they're winning. Every first ball they're winning. First ball, second ball. What kind of a clearance is that? It's a poor clearance. Jimenez gets it back. What a finish. What a finish. It's almost as if he's... It's a good finish. It's a good finish. Keeper's got absolutely no chance. He's got no chance saving that. I don't know how Jimenez has put that top corner. Yeah, Ecuador in big trouble. Big trouble because the stadium is all green and the stadium is all loud. It is loud. It's going to be a struggle. It is going to be a struggle. This is going to be tough. We got to come here soon. They want it so bad. They want it so bad. I kind of wish it was a quarter game in the US against Mexico, not in Mexico. Raul Jimenez, a player that had a nasty head injury. A nasty head injury. When he was playing against us for Wolves. Was it Wolves or was it Fulham? One of the two. Nah, the goal wasn't offside because he was in his own half. You can't be offside if... You can't be offside if you're in your own half. I'm 30 seconds behind you. I definitely want to visit this stadium. It looks incredible. It looks incredible. You have to go for a Mexico game though. It has to be a... I don't know if club sides play there, but it's either got to be a rivalry or a Mexico game. They are not supposed to sing that specific song, by the way. Which song? I've turned the game on. I've turned the game off. Too stressful for me. Mexico are just going for it. Raul went for a swim. Yeah, he didn't know what to do with the celebration. He thought, let me just get on the floor. Let me just get on the floor. FIFA finds them the fans sing that song because it contains a slur. I have no idea which song's smitten. They're doing a bit of rugby in the box. 2 Mexican players down. Referee not having any of it. He's saying get up and defend. This is UFC. This is not football. That was a solid takedown though. You should get some points for that. The 3 host Loki, yeah, they are. Canada into the last 16. Mexico have destroyed Ecuador here. And the US yet to play. But US won the group after 2 games. Mexico is just all over them immediately. They just press. Ecuador, all over the place. All over the place. We might not get extra time. This is football, man. We need a first half like this at some point this tournament. But yeah, Valencia, I can't believe we're still doing this. He's played for 4 games. For 4 games. It's like Fratton Park. There's nothing like Fratton Park. Maybe when you guys were in the Prem. and it was a derby. I think this is just one of those fixtures where the occasion makes the game. And this, yeah, the occasion, it being in Mexico, all the fans are Mexican, has made it what it is. Has made it what it is. Mexico, oh, England is playing tomorrow morning. That should be fun. Yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. We play at 5 p.m., Lola. Congo, we have to win. Have to win. You don't think, Hunter? Who's going to win? Don't tell me Liverpool, please. You just got the manager. Mexico moving mad, bro. Yeah, they're going crazy. Whole city to challenge for what? To stay up? You challenging to stay up? No way. Mexico haven't lost at the stadium in 30. Oh, they haven't lost in the stadium in 13 years. Damn. Damn, and we play here next. At least this will be a short game and we can sleep true. Who do you think was going to win before the game? It was the fans. The fans were going to make this game. And the fans have made this game. Like the Mexican players, because they're playing in front of their fans, I think there's an extra 10% added. Everyone is playing with 10% more intensity. Thank you, Justin. Who do you think was going to win before the game Mexico? Because of the fans. It was all about looking at the stadium and seeing how many green shirts. Now you're looking at the stadium, the middle is neutral, but it's not. It's all green with like 1 or 2 yellow shirts. Aston Villa winning? Nah, no chance. They can't even sign players. It's crazy. Aston Villa can't sign nobody. They finished in what? Was it 5th? Spurs finished 17th. He just spent 85 million on Fernandes, 52 million on Van Hecker, and Aston Villa can't sign anybody. Mexico for 3rd goal. Now Liverpool will win it. We need, I think, United. United, Hunter. Nah, that's crazy. United don't have defenders. United still have Dallo, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, the same Harry Maguire that never got selected. Hull City to challenge for the league. Sorry, my Mexico soared when I was typing it. Who do you think was going to win before the game? Hull City will be lucky to stay up. We're going to embarrass Mexico. It's not going to be easy, I'm telling you now. This is the one. All I had to do was look at the fixture and where it is. It's going to be a hard game. I knew immediately it's going to be a hard game. And you can see Ecuador, they have not played like this in any of their 3 games. Against Ivory Coast, they were not under pressure like this. Against Curacao, they had all the chances. Germany, they were never under real pressure. Here, they're under real pressure. Look at the way they're playing. Just look. Ecuador filed a noise complaint against Mexico. They probably let off fireworks. They probably let off fireworks outside the hotel. That happens. That happens. And it's going to happen to us if we get there. Raul Jimenez. Like, what a story. What a story. He didn't know what to do with the celebration. He was just so happy. He was just so happy to score at home. He just thought, I can't be asked to run. I just wanted to celebrate. He just literally dived onto the ground. Mexico flicks and tricks. Ecuador in trouble. They're playing with a lot of confidence. I've been trying to tell you about the stadium, bro. I doubt England. Yeah, Scuba, I'm telling you, I knew this. When I saw it, I've said last 16 multiple times. We're going to have to play here. Yaboa. Yaboa! Good save. Good save. Yaboa's been good. He's had 2 chances. That's one, and he hit the post with the other. He's the only one that looks like he can do something for Ecuador. The rest of them, it's Caicedo. Where has Caicedo been? Wait, Lola, was it fireworks? Is that what they let off? Chelsea are banned from buying players. Why? England will be intimidated in Mexico City against Mexico. I know, brother. I know. Can't judge a player based off being selected as Palmer now bad. No, but the difference is Palmer has injury issues. Maguire just didn't get selected because he wasn't good enough. We all know Palmer's been injured for the whole season. The guy's got a groin problem that he just didn't want to get sorted out. Let's enjoy this World Cup. And Ecuador's used to the high altitude. England's not so much. High altitude, like 100,000 people screaming and shouting. There's a million things that are not going to be in our favor. They got all the fans. They got all the fans. England will get better as the tournament goes on. Caicedo can't cross to save his life. He can just clamp. Caicedo is a top level, like, one-of-one clamper. You need those in your team. He can shoot from distance, but yeah, crossing is not his strong suit. Cross. Caicedo, keeper punches away. Do you know who Mexico are missing? Add a Irving Lozano to this team. Quinones on one side, Lozano on the other side. Team's cooking. Team is cooking, but Lozano now is not about. Germany is washed. They had quality. Yeah, big drop off. Huge drop off. 3 tournaments in a row. 3 World Cups in a row. It's the 3 a.m. games. Do you know what it is? It's because it's not as hot. This is like an evening game. It's what, 8 p.m. game or 9 p.m. game. So obviously it's cooler in the night and the players are fresher. That's what it is. Ecuador can still come back in the second half. Let's see. It's going to be hard for Arsenal to win it because the new corner rule, you can't challenge the keeper. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, other than this one time where Ben White got penalized, we never really grab the keeper though. We just get in the way. We get in the way of the keeper and the ball, and that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed at all. I think corners are going to be the same for us next season. They are going to be the same, especially with Gabriel, Declan Rice, and Saka. Too close to the goalkeeper. Hincapié, header. If England lose on Azteca to Mexico, just like Romania did decades ago, it's going to be tough. I'm telling you, this stadium is not going to be a pleasant place to go. But what a game this would have been to go to. Last 16, Mexico against England in Mexico. Imagine I say all this and tomorrow it doesn't go to plan. Just imagine. Now I'm going to chill out. Man like Chicharito. Nah, Lozano is the one. Hernandez, they've already got Jimenez there. Lozano. But 25, I don't know who that is. He's basically Lozano in disguise. Look at the way they're playing. Ecuador all over the place. Cross. Jimenez heads over. So many corners. Wait, but Lola, was it fireworks that they let off? You call it a night game, I've got sun out and people go and work. No, it's a night game for them. It's a night game for them. For us, it's late. Thank you for the follow, Shikul. Quick question, how do corners happen? Corners happen when a team kicks it out of play in between the goal and the corner flag. And then the other team gets a corner. So if you kick it out of play between your goal and the corner flag on your side, the other team get a corner. And we love corners. We love corners. My team do. Why do you think Saka is class? Why do you still think Saka is class? I mean, isn't everybody wanting him to start for England? Just out of curiosity, like, isn't that what everybody wants? Sure, could have been 3. It could have been 3. Man, Mexico is looking very good. They are. So was I, Hunter. They absolutely bottled the penalties. They got back into it, and then Tar put one over. I thought when they got back into it, it went to sudden death. They're going to win it now, and then Tar smashed one over the bar. And it was just beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. The Mexicans knew what they were doing. I think that Arsenal will find it much harder to win the Premier League. Maybe Arteta will want to win the I think I think we are the best placed team to win it. We have the experience and we have the coach and the players. Mexico is a dark horse. They've been great. It's the abs. You know what it is? It's the stadium. It's the fans. There's too many of them, and they're loud as well. Next game, if we beat Congo, it's here. It's here against them. Tough. How the hell do you explain corners to someone? That was the best way I could do it. That was the best way. How you doing, W? Will Mexico get another 2 corner? Let's see. Nah, 2 very good chances though. I think one was very good. He hit the post. But he's the only player that looks like scoring, Yeboah. The rest of them. Enna Valencia, like, has he even played? 4 minutes to go. Why did Ecuador think playing Enna? Yeah, literally, that's exactly the player that I mentioned. Has he even played? All tournament, he missed that huge chance against Curacao. Norway are beating Brazil. Imagine that. Haaland knocks out Gabriel. They're going to struggle to stop Vinny. They're going to struggle to stop Vinny, Martinelli, whoever else plays, Cunha, Rayan. It's going to be tough. They don't even have the midfield, Norway. If they had a midfield, you can make a case, but I think Casemiro is going to boss it. Japan was difficult because they're all fit and they have the stamina. Who do they have in midfield? They've got Odegaard, who Casemiro plays against all the time. They've got Sander Berg, who, same thing, Casemiro plays against them all the time. I don't think Casemiro is going to have a problem. Heavy touch from Valencia. The rain caused the temperature to drop below 30. Now it's 15. What's the hydration breaks for, Smitten? 15 degrees? They're going to freeze if they go out for hydration breaks. It's too cold for that. Norway only got like 2 good players. They've got like, I think about 4 or 5. But not in the midfield. Like Sanderberg, and I don't know who the other one is. Norway versus Mexico. Norway versus Mexico. That can only happen in the semis. Whoever said Japan done it. Japan got close. Vinny, if he scores that goal, Vinny, oh my. Brazil barely beat Japan, to be honest. They're not the same team they used to be. Yeah, it's true. It's not the 2002, 2006 Brazil. But there's Vinny. There is still attackers. Ecuador have been awful this half. Absolutely awful. No quality whatsoever. Other than Yeboah. Other than Yeboah, they've done nothing. He's the only one. 1,000 people showed up outside the hotel with buckets. No way, they're going to do that to us as well. Why don't they just get fireworks? What's with the pots and pans? What usually happens in Europe when there's a Champions League game and a team travels is they just find a hotel, fireworks all night long. What's with the pots and pans? That's funny though. Pots and pans and noisemakers. Opinions on Odegaard today. He got an assist. I don't think he's had a great game yet. He still has one more chance. He's not had like an Odegaard game. He's had a lot of Odegaard games. He's not had a 22-23 Odegaard game. Not yet. There's still time. Paqueta he's missing the next game. And I think that's going to be in Brazil's favour. Paqueta has not been good. If you could get any left and striker winger in the Arsenal world for Arsenal, who? Mbappe, brother. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe Lotin. That's who. Anybody, you said anybody, that's who. Number 14 in the Arsenal shirt, French. We've seen it before. I'm good, W. How are you? Brazil was lucky they beat Japan. Martinelli stepped up. Martinelli stepped up. They won't be lucky when they face Norway. Opinion on Mexico, great. Mexico have been very good. Ecuador have been awful. Awful. They've got a corner, last chance in the half. Have to do something here. At least get a goal before half time. Who the US play After Bosnia. We dismissing Bosnia like that? Damn. A bit like how I'm dismissing DR Congo. Are they going to cross this? There's no time left. What a waste. What a waste. Honestly, they've wasted the chance. Belgium or Senegal. What a waste of a corner. Just put the ball in the box and hope for the best. Mexico all over them. And Quinones, Jimenez with the goals. They've scored 2. Ecuador have had a chance. Yeboah hit the post, and he had another chance after that. But yeah, Ecuador in trouble. Ecuador in big, big trouble. Casemiro has mistakes and possibly can get sent off. I think that's possible against like good midfields. Norway don't have a good midfield. Like, they've got Sander Berg, and who's the other one? I still don't know. Arsenes is a good player for Norway. Who? Who is that? Arsenes. Nusa goal today was not. It was a great goal. Very nice finish. Hydration breaks for commercials. FIFA money grab. I know it, brother. I know we all do. We all do. Is the game going under? And let's see. Ecuador have to score 2 goals or they're going home. Mexico versus Norway can happen as early as quarters. It can't. I'm sure it can't. I'm sure that is. Oh, you're right. It can. Mexico against Norway. Yeah, but for that to happen, Mexico probably need to beat Ecuador and England, and Norway need to beat Brazil. Like, there's a lot of ifs for that to happen. A lot of ifs. I want Mora to score for Mexico. I like him. Second half, they're probably going to get some more. They're going to get a few more goals. Why do I think we still have more chance against Mexico than low block Ecuador? And this stadium, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I've said it so many times, and I know it's getting repetitive for you guys, but just look at the stadium. Look at the way Mexico have come out just on fire. On fire. Like, there's not many fixtures you can look at where, like, you're playing here, Ecuador are playing against Mexico and they're playing against the occasion. Like, it's a lose-lose. It's Mexico and the occasion, the stadium, the fans. Other than playing the US, I don't think playing Canada is the same because Canada are not playing at home. Canada are playing the rest of their games in the US. Yeah, Boston's the next game. Oh, sorry, Houston's the next game. They played in LA. So, no, it's not pretty, man. We're going to have to play here. If we win, we play here. If we win, we play here. And who was it? Was it Scuba? Was it Scuba Steve that said 13 years they haven't been beaten here? I mean, it's not a good record for anybody playing here. You look at their record and immediately you're worried. Not to say Bosnia is bad, but we should cook them. Let's see. Let's see. I can't wait to see Argentina. It's going to happen. Messi's going to turn up. Messi is going to turn up. Chat will. Let's see. Ecuador need to wake up. Mexico are playing really good, yeah. But Ecuador need to do more than wake up. They need goals. They need shots. They need a lot in the second half. But the problem is that Mexico are still up for it, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Chat will Quinones shoot. Don't spam, guys, or you will get muted. Where are the ones that doubted us? Doubted you guys? I mean, all I wanted to do was see the stadium, and when I saw the stadium, yeah, it didn't look good. Did not look good. Can't wait to talk smack to all the people from Ecuador talking down on us. Yeah, I'm not from Ecuador, brother. I'm from the UK, London. Did you think or believe that Arsenal will win back? I do believe. I do, Duke. What about you? Who do you think is going to win? Y'all think Yo, Apple, how you doing? I'm not happy. I wanted Ecuador, man. We have a better chance of beating Brazil than Congo. Really? Like, Congo weren't great. They just beat Uzbekistan. If Mexico get 12 more goals, this will be my 2 out of 3 for my correct predictions today. I don't know about 12 more. They're not going to have as many shots as France did. France had so many shots. England struggled with Panama. Yeah, but that's just a one-off, surely. Ghana's another one-off. That's two offs. We'll beat Congo. But here, I don't know. Because here, like I said before, you're playing the team and you're playing the occasion. I think Senegal beat Belgium as well. Yeah, Belgium have been poor. Really poor since the start of the tournament. Let's go Mexico. There's no Ecuadorians in the stadium. There's like a handful, literally. D-Land has a handful of them. I don't even know where they are. But there's definitely some Ecuadorians because they have fans first. So they've got at least a small section. I just don't know where it is. It's all green. They're just playing so much better, Mexico. Did you see that last corner? What corner? They wasted it. You can tell Mexico is playing to prove a point. Yeah, for the fans. For the fans. Norway always beats Brazil anytime they meet, but both are my favourite to win the World Cup. It's going to be tough for Norway. They've got Vinny and they've got some great players, Brazil. They're not Brazil of old, but they still have like great talents. They've got some world-class players. Mexico is a really good team. Thank you for the follow, Ricardo. I'm from England, but have lived in Mexico since 2018. The country is buzzing. That's the problem. That's the problem. They're going to be buzzing for the last 16 game. And yeah. How is it in Mexico? Have you been to the Azteca, Sean? Congo had to come back from Uzbek. Yeah, but Uzbekistan's different to playing England. Uzbekistan, Shmorodov, and what's his name? Kusanov. They've got 2 players. I know, Smitten, I know. But in the last game, it could have been any scoreline against the France-Sweden game. The Swedish keeper made 9 saves. Like, that could have ended 7-8-9. It should have been 7-8-9. I don't think England can either. I'm struggling to... Honestly, I'm struggling as well. Struggling to see a way how you can beat them. Because I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to put pressure on the defense and the defense is going to fold because the defense is not good. That's the worry. Our defense is not good. Not good at all. And this is a fan zone outside the stadium, and this is another one. This is another one where this is the sport for the people. Mexico going to dominate 7-0 versus England. I don't know about 7-0. Calm down, brother. Calm down, Justin. No 7, not 7. Has anyone seen the video of the Paraguayan inmates and guards celebrating together? Nah. I need to check that out. But it's the World Cup, it's football. Strange things happen. Strange things do happen. England will not beat Brazil. You will not get past Mexico. Let's see. It's going to be tough. Thank you for the follow, Sean. Hot take, Mexico would be a tougher game than Brazil for England. It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take, Chris. I think with the stadium and the fans, it's definitely not a hot take. They're like an extra man. They are like an extra man. Like, you know how they talk about Anfield and European nights and this and that? This is the same thing. This is the same thing because it's the national sport. What is Mexico's national sport? Let's check. Because I can tell you, if I search that for the US, I don't know what's going to come up. It's going to be one of the others. Mexico national sport. Football. So, yeah, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. What is the US's national sport? US national sport. Baseball. So it is baseball. Baseball, American football. Ecuador fans have gone. I don't think they got in, Hunter. I don't think they even got in to go home. Thank you, Justin. The 7-0 is not happening, though, I have to be honest. 7 is crazy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Angulo is a baller. Who will meet Mexico if they win this? Hopefully England. Mexico just playing on a different level. One looks like an amateur team and one looks like a professional team. Thank you. I don't know what your name is, brother. Anyone grabbing a halftime snack? Because enjoy, Lola. What are you having? This is my snack. Does it count? You know what? I have to be honest. We got a 1 hour delay, but that first half has not disappointed at all. Brazil's midfield ain't the best. Yeah, you're right. It's not the best. It's not the best. But at the same time, is Norway's midfield the best? They've got a Fulham midfielder. Let me just check who the other one is. Because it's been 2 or 3 times this has come up. I want to see who it is. Who was the other midfielder today? So one was Odegaard, but he's in the 10. So it's Berg and Burge. Berg and Burge. One plays for Bodo Glimt and the other one plays for Fulham. Against Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, and I don't know who in number 10 because Paqueta's injured. Paqueta is out. And he might not be back. He might not be back until the semis or final, if they get there. Guys, both teams know they haven't. Only one team has scored 2 goals. I'm glad Ivory Coast are out. Diamande can go get his PSG. Hunter, you know I've got another Liverpool fan in the chat and he's fuming. He's absolutely fuming. Like the moment that got released, he just came into the live and non-stop. He's just been hating on him. He has been hating on Diamande. And you know what he came out with? He came out with a stat as well. He said in the 4 games he's played, he's not had a shot on target. And I couldn't believe it. How has he not had a shot on target in 4 games? France France are the best team. France are the best team. Thank you for the follow, Aguilib. At least if Brazil play Mexico, it will not be in Mexico. Yeah, it's true. Only the last 16 game quarters, semis, and final all in the US. Wait, Lola, what did you get? What's going on with Ecuador? I too want to be. Everybody want to be a mod. The only issue is I don't know how to do it from here. I can do it from my phone, but not from here. American football. Nah, it's baseball. Baseball was the. Yeah, it's baseball. Thank you for the follow, Warren. Yeah, it's baseball. For the US, I'll probably say baseball, but American football is the actual favorite. Yeah, I mean, Super Bowl is it's the biggest thing. I think that is the biggest thing, and the finals of the NBA. That's like what we hear about a lot, and that's the only things that are on TV. Like the Super Bowl's on TV every year, and you can watch the NBA too, but you need to watch that on TNT. Just trying to catch up. Maybe Neymar or Cunha, and Neymar for 90 minutes though. Don't know about that. Are the only teams who won all their games so far France, Argentina, and Mexico? Yeah. I don't think anybody else got 9 points. I don't think they did. Mexico, France, Argentina. Yeah, just those 3. But then you guys, you didn't need to win that last game against Turkey. So you're basically in the same boat because you qualified. Germany were in the same boat as well. You'd already done the winning. There was no need to win the final game. Now I don't know how he's managed that. 4 games and he hasn't a shot on target. Has he shot? Has he even taken a shot? And they said no to 100 million. They're crazy. RB Leipzig are crazy. 4 games, no shots, and they want 100 and God knows what million. Take the money. Take the money and run. If Diamante is worth 100 million, Saka is worth 500 million. Yeah, I mean, no, but Diamante is like, he's not worth 100 million. Diamante at best is like a 50, 60 million for the future kind of player. This 100 million, I don't know where it's coming from. You guys not ready for the second half. Ecuador will shock the world. They've got a lot of shocking to do. Or NASCAR. Now, I think I think on paper it's baseball, but it's got to be NFL. I think it has to be NFL. NFL or NBA. NBA is huge as well because of the stars. Like obviously LeBron, Giannis, and the rest. Kevin Durant, those guys. Who is coming on? Preciado. I've mentioned you so many times, brother. You need to deliver. He is fast. Let's see what you can do. Thank you for the follow, I am Gru. If Diamande is worth 100 million, Saka is worth 500 million, the young star boy. Yeah, I mean, we can't compare the two though, because one is like at the very beginning of his career, and the other one has won a Premier League and has been a good player for a while. Only 3 champions, won every game. Only 3 teams. Has anyone ever won the World Cup with 0 losses along the way? I think Germany. I'm sure Germany won every game in 2014. I mean, to be fair, Smith, the only thing you need to do is not lose in the groups, because you can't lose in the knockouts. If you lose in the knockouts, you go home. So it's just a case of don't lose your first 3 games. And I'm sure loads of teams have done that. I don't think France lost. In 2018, France, I'm sure they didn't lose. Norway will win. Does Ecuador score? Let's see. Saka's on the level. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I think American football, it's got to be that. And basketball is actually more popular in the US now. Yeah, for sure. It's got to be one of those two. Like the fact that they show the NFL, the Super Bowl in the UK is big. We do get it, but we get it at like 4 in the morning. Like basically this time once a year. And believe it or not, I tune in just to see who's performing. Like in the actual sport, it just is so slow. Like it's such a slow sport. Sure, Mexico wide. Is it just me, guys, or do you guys find it slow as well? Like the actual game, they play for like 7 seconds and then there's like a 2-minute break. Do you know what I mean? Or is it not like that for you guys? Whereas football is just like non-stop. They just go in. Only when the ball goes out of play, then it's a corner and it just carries on. Who's spamming? Thank you for the follows. Brazil twice and France in 98. Can you please mute? What did he say? I can't even see his messages. I've never watched it. I watched it, what was it? 20, God knows what, when it was Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, all of them. Mary J. Blige, everybody came out. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Callum. Brazil won 2002, Japan, Korea without losing or drawing any games. No, I think loads of teams have drawn, but the losing, I don't think a lot of teams have lost and then won it all. I know Argentina did. Enner Valencia, the ghost of World Cup 26. It's not Enner Valencia, the ghost of Azteca. It's Enner Valencia, the ghost of World Cup 26. Rugby and NFL stop every yeah, it's crazy. It's literally, you see 7 seconds of play and they stop. 7 seconds and stop. That's why it takes 4 hours. I'm not saying it's a bad sport. I'm just saying it's such a hard sport to like you get excited, you gotta sit back. You get excited, you gotta sit back. Whereas football, it's like only when the ball goes out of play, and I guess it's the same with NFL as well. But the ball goes out of play so often. That was good, Fearless, right? That one was good. You trying to see another free? Nah, I'm good, man. Appreciate W. Invites you to co-host. Brother, we're watching the World Cup. What does this guy want? Argentina lost to Saudi, bro. Surreal, yeah. And they were close to playing again. If they beat Capo Verde, it would have been Saudi Argentina again, but in a knockout this time. So if they beat them again, they're knocking them out. They're knocking them out. But obviously, Saudi couldn't get the job done. We're getting close to the World Cup ending. How you feeling? This is the good bit, Liz. This is the bit where everybody's gonna remember forever. Like, whenever you ask anybody a question about any World Cup, the first thought that comes to mind is the final, and then the semis, some of the quarters. Like trying to ask somebody about a group game from like 2006, good luck. But if you ask anybody about how the final went, Zidane headbutt. Immediately, Zidane headbutt. And if you know, you know. What about you, Liz? How are you feeling with it coming to an end? There's what, 25 games left? Rugby's relentless. Other than that, than VAR, there is no break. No, but rugby, like they get on the ground, then they've all got to move away, like the scrum and that. But yeah, it's 80 minutes of like non-stop. I don't think it's the same. Rugby's not the same as NFL. I think NFL is a little bit slower. I say a little bit, it's a lot slower. Ecuador need to score. That's what they need to do. Ecuador need to score. Do I think it's game over? I mean, if they don't score the next goal, it's definitely game over. If Mexico get it, it's done. They have to score. But who is going to score? Plata? She's not going to score from there. Don't worry, you're still seeing it. I appreciate W. Wait, what happened? What happened? I only like baseball when the coaches went out and started. They don't do that anymore, right? Don't they do that in hockey? Like they just kind of stop and then just get into a scrap. Does that still happen in hockey? Wait, was baseball like that as well? Chance. Chance, Mexico, Hincapie's there. No, he's not. Mexico were just like they were playing in a completely different gear. Just in a completely different gear. That was Hincapie's ball every single day of the week. But the Mexicans look like they were on something. Yeah, it'll be fun. I did only say 3 teams won every game. France 2018 not counted, they tied. No, but the question was not losing, Scuba. It was a not losing one. And not losing, Mexico, if they score, it's done. If they score, it's done. USA, but I appreciate the info, Scuba. USA or Bosnia, Ecuador need Rodriguez on the pitch. He was a real game changer against Germany. They need an extra player on the pitch. That's what they need to make it even. Because right now it's 12v11. It's 12v11. It's the 11 Mexicans plus the fans against the 11 Ecuadorians. Well played. Yeboah, offside. He's definitely offside. Enna Valencia. Enna Valencia. Take him off. It's time to take him off. I remember Iran vividly. Iran? Who do you think has scored the best goal in World Cup history? World Cup history? Goodness gracious. So one goal that comes to mind. It's not the best, but it's a goal that I like a lot. It's Tim Cahill in 2014. He scored a great goal against Netherlands. An absolutely great goal. But best goal? Does Ronaldinho count? That wasn't even a goal. It wasn't even a shot. It was a cross. I'm just trying to think. James Rodriguez, David Luiz in the same game. The James Rodriguez goal is incredible. 22, any goals there? 20. Pavard scored a nice goal. 2018. 2018. Oh, an Iranian goal against Wales. Can't remember his name. Need me a stage 2 once this game done and some new fresh Michelin tires. Michelin, yeah. Ecuador need to get a goal. What about you, Hunter? Best goal you've seen? There's no goal, guys. There's no goal. Just waiting on another corner, then... Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Why did they put the arms behind their back near the goal? Ah, because once you get into the box, if it hits your hand, sometimes it's a penalty. So when they get into the box, what they do is they put their arms behind their back to avoid it hitting their arms. I'm surprised that Mexico plays well. Do you think Ecuador can come back? That's the question. That's the question everybody wants to know. That's the question the Mexicans need to answer, not me. No, sorry, the Ecuadorians. Why there was a delay because of thunderstorms. 1 hour delay. But I'll be honest, Eva, this has been all Mexico. Ecuador have had one good chance. This has been all Mexico. It's going to be tough playing them in their ground. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to play in their ground. It's not going to be easy. It doesn't happen very often in baseball, but when it does, it's amazing. Is it similar to hockey? Because I've seen some of the hockey ones on Twitter and they're literally just going crazy. Like, I can't believe you can do that in a sport. Like, it's incredible. Like, don't they then get back up and carry on playing? Or do those two just go off and that's it, the game's done for them? I don't know how it works. But if it's anything like that, it's definitely worth checking out. Cross. Have they still kept him on? Enna Valencia's got to go. Sweden, did they even play? I don't think they played. Oh, Gaza, yeah, Gaz going as well. No, but like, come on, guys. What goals that I've seen? I've never seen Maradona play. How can I say Maradona against England? I've never seen him play. Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, that's a good one. 3-3. And it was the one to tie it right at the end. That one is a good goal. I think 14, some of James' goals. David Luiz scored a free kick as well. 2006. What goals do I remember from 2006? Good goals. Oh, there's a goal by Argentina. Argentina Rodriguez. Was it Rodriguez? Maxi Rodriguez. It's a worldie. Absolute worldie. Pavard, yeah. Pavard's goal was nice. Maradona not yeah, but I wasn't born. I don't think most of the chat were not born. Bergkamp, yeah, but that's before my time as well. Dennis Bergkamp. He scored some great goals, Bergkamp. Bergkamp's goal catalogue, some of the greatest goals you'll ever see. Beckham free kick versus Colombia. Ecuador. Ecuador in 06. I don't think it's Colombia, I think it's Ecuador. Ecuador in 06, I think his last 16. I think his last 16 Beckham free kick. Van Persie, what a goal. Van Persie header, 5-1. He literally dived across half the penalty box for that header. That was a great goal. Like, that was one goal where you just stop and you just like clap because he scored a header and he's dived. Like, he's dived to get to the ball. Yeah, the Van Persie one's mad. Even though I hate Van Persie, he scored a great goal. He scored some great goals, Van Persie. Definitely not. But the Mbappe equaliser goal, yeah, it was a good strike, but I think Martinez should have done better. Martinez messed it up. I mean, for Mbappe to put it on target, it's coming down and he's got to hit it first time. It's a great attempt, but Martinez should have done better. Valencia is washed. Absolutely washed. Hincapié is a regular dude outside of Arsenal. Hincapié's not played well here, but nobody has for Ecuador. He's going off, thank God. They have a chance, Ecuador. Valencia's off. How do you possibly remember all of these stats just by watching LC. I've been watching for about 20 years. 20 years and just football. Like, you know how there's a lot of sports in the US? There's a lot of sports in the UK too. There's tennis, there's rugby, there's, I don't know, other sports. For me, it's just football. The only rugby game I've ever watched in my life is Johnny Wilkinson when I was a kid. And that was by force. If you know, you know. Johnny Wilkinson, I think 2003. Never watched it again. Not my cup of tea. And then tennis, obviously, when it was Roger Federer, Nadal, iconic. That's it. Other than that, football. Every World Cup, every Euros, Copa America when it gets to quarters, semis, final, AFCON when it gets to quarter, semis, final. Every game. Every single game. That's why. That's why I remember all of this. Yeah, but I don't really tweet Asa, I'll be honest. Do you? Congo gonna win against England 8-2 easily, no debate. Who's gonna get the 8 goals? Wissa with 6, Bakambu with 2. Or we're gonna give Wan-Bissaka one. Or Masuaku. Ecuador playing more ball passing than actual scoring. Mexico are not gonna concede, I don't think. They made the change. And if Valencia's off, there's a chance. But the likelihood is Mexico get the next goal. Ecuador, there's not been a minute in this game where they've looked good. Not 1 minute. And we're in the 60th minute. They just haven't been able to settle at all in this game. At all. It's 60 minutes. Not for 1 minute have they looked like Ecuador. Maradona against England was greatest goal ever. Yeah, that's the greatest goal ever in World Cup history. But that's before my time. Just got a nice one with balcony view. 2 days. Enjoy. Enjoy W. What you thought about... Yeah, that was a great strike. Pavard scored a great goal. And in the same game, Di Maria scored a fantastic goal. If I'm not mistaken, Di Maria in that game scores a great goal. Let me check. Was it Di Maria in 2018? He scores a goal from God knows where. Argentina. I'm going to have to go all the way back to the 22 game and then do head-to-head. 22. It's been cleared. Yeah, head-to-head. Let's do head-to-head. And it was the 4-3. Yeah, Di Maria, 41 minutes, scores an incredible goal. Thank you for the heart, me blue. 2010 Uruguay. Forlan scored some nice goals. Can't beat Nusa and Mbappe ones earlier. Mbappe, you just know what you're going to get. Step overs, you're going to move it to the side and you just can't stop it. You know what's happening, you just cannot stop it. Nacho versus Portugal. Nacho? Who the hell is Nacho? Nacho? You need to give me more than Nacho. James Rodriguez scored a great goal. 2014 was his tournament. That's what made him who he is. That tournament. That's why I'm saying World Cup is so important. Because so many players, their careers just completely blow up because of the World Cup. Now, Greece was a qualifier for England to make it into the World Cup. I think Greece was, it was a qualifier. England needed a draw. We needed a draw. And it was 2-1. It was the 93rd minute. And Beckham scored an absolute worldie of a free kick. An absolute worldie. Bergkamp was my favourite Arsenal player when he was younger, when I supported Arsenal. Yeah, I'll be honest, Bergkamp just was class. Like, I remember a little bit of Bergkamp, but with Bergkamp, you can go to like any season and the guy scores like 3-4 goals that are contenders for goal of the season every season. Like, he doesn't score basic goals. There's no basic goals with Bergkamp. It's either an absolute worldie or it's like a goal that only a magician can score. He never scores a tap in. He didn't know how to score a tap in, and he couldn't fly either. That was the biggest thing with Bergkamp, man. He couldn't fly. Couldn't play in the European games. Oh yeah, Joe Cole Sweden in the red kit. In the red kit. I mean, I saw a. What did I see? Where did I see this? I saw a video of. What did I see? He was talking to Gary Lineker and Ali McCoist and Patrick Vieira, and he was like, "I was just tired. I couldn't be asked to run anymore, so I just hit it." It was a great goal, though. Oh my! Mexico are through. Mexico are through. Hincapié is there. Hincapié is there. Nacho. Who's Nacho though? Nacho. Oh, the only Nacho that comes to mind is Monreal. Tony Cruz. That was late as well. That was 93rd minute. He literally laid it off. It was a quick 1-2, and then yeah, that was a great goal. They needed that goal as well. Nacho, watch Nacho. I don't know which Nacho you're talking about, but Tony Cruz free kick is a quality goal. That's a player that Germany are missing. They don't have a Tony Cruz. They don't have a Tony Cruz. I'm old, Unk. I'm old, Justin, but not that old. Like, I didn't used to watch this in black and white. I've only seen it in color. No goal, that's good. They have to score one goal at least in the next 10 minutes or so. Ecuador, when have they played well in this game? Look, it's given away. The occasion got to them. The occasion got to them, and it happened in the first 10 minutes. In the first 10 minutes, heads were not screwed on. Too much pressure. Too much pressure, and we're probably going to have to play this next. This is going to be the game for us. Corner, Mexico. Ecuador pushing. Ranu Defo. Appreciate it, Apple. Glad you're enjoying it, man. What do you think about Morocco against France? No, they still have to win. Morocco have to beat Canada, and France have to beat Paraguay. Let's get there when we get there. Who thinks one more corner? One more corner. We just got a corner. This is a corner, brother. It's Mexico with the corner. Guys, I'm going down. There's so many. I need to catch up. Where are we? It's over. I'm going to have to figure out how to watch football after the World Cup because chance, great save. What a save from the keeper. That would have been game over. That would have been game over. Great save. I'm going to have to figure out how to watch football after the World Cup because I'm going to be so sad when it's over. Yeah, I mean, World Cup ends, but in about 2 or 3 weeks, the leagues begin. But one thing though, Elsie, you know how right now everybody's just so chill and headers wide, the headers wide. Wow, that should have been 3-0. That should have been 3-0. That's 2 corners back to back where they almost scored. Ecuador just surviving, barely surviving, going down. That's what's happening. They're going down with no fight. There is no fight. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, after the World Cup, the only issue is it's not as friendly. It turns into war. It turns into war, and yeah, every week, every day is just war. Online, social media. But right now it's the World Cup. Everybody is just like enjoying it, good vibes. Once this ends and the league begins, like for instance, me and Hunter were going back to back, but we're going back and forth. He thinks his team's going to do it. I know he said Man United and Man City, but I know a little bit of him is thinking Isaac, Ikatike, if we bring somebody in, Verts is still there. And yeah, it just kicks off. I don't know how you can watch football in the US, I'll be honest. Don't they have what's the channel? What is the channel? Oh no, that's somewhere else. I was thinking of what's his name? Two guys that used to be on Sky Sports, not there anymore. They got booted off. Um, I forgot their names, but I think that's an American broadcaster. Can anyone help me? Who were the two guys on Sky Sports that got booted off for a reason? But they're still big. Gerard Olympiakos. What a hit, son! What a hit! The great Gerard goal, 2005. Who was the commentator? Who was the commentator? I can't remember his name. Who was the commentator for the Gerard goal? It's not Mark Goldbridge. Come on, what the hell is this? Keys and Gray. So yeah, but they're not US, are they? Where are they? I don't know where they are. Yeah, they basically got they got chucked off UK TV. But I don't know if they're in the US. I don't know if they're in the US or they're in where are they? I don't know where they are. I think that's a US broadcaster now. Or they're on a US broadcaster. Oh, it's the hydration break still. I can't remember their names. And I remember the names, but I don't know if it's a US one. I don't know how you watch it in the US, I'll be honest. Yeah, those guys, Keys and Gray. Richard Keys and Andy Gray. I think that they're in the US, I'm not sure. Yeah, but Arsene Wenger's always there. Must be the US. Must be the US. Mexico got one more in the... Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that look like scoring. It's not Mark Goldbridge. We don't get it with most sports packages. Oh, really? No Premier League? Damn, I mean, BN Sports, but I don't know if you can get that in the US. BN Sports. They're on BN Sports. There we go. Figured it out. So they're on BN Sports. Where is BN Sports? Is BN Sports on the US? Ah, it's for Qatar. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. It is BN Sports and it's for Qatar. You think this game will get extra time? No. What extra time? There's 19 minutes to go, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good for Ecuador. And when has it looked good in this 71 minutes that we've seen? Mexico at home are going to be a problem. They are going to be a problem, and we play them next probably. One more goal. You reckon they score one more, Mexico? Let's see. Ah, Jennifer, it's not been a good one, has it? It has not been good at all. What has happened today? Like, Ecuador have not played. Have not played at all. There's what, 18 minutes? They have to score the goal before Mexico do. Not even before a time, before Mexico score. The likelihood is Mexico on the counter make it 3. They need a goal. Who's going to score it? He's the only one. Your bows look good. Hincapié. He can cross. He can cross. What a ball. Cleared. Is that a free kick? Not given. Corner. Corner Ecuador. Hincapié with a dangerous ball. That is one thing he can do. I've seen it all season long. He can cross a ball. He can cross a ball. Oh yeah, Peacock. That's what it is. It's on Peacock. Premier League in the US. Oh, Ecuador can't get to it. Has a Mexican just headbutted the post? Damn. Oh, no, it's not that bad. His hand's in the way. My closest team is DC United because I'm very close to DC, but I know nothing about how to watch. I can't help you, obviously. DC United. I don't even know where that is. I don't even know where that is. I don't think I've ever watched a DC United game. But at least you know what you guys can do. You guys can watch Messi before he retires. For us, it's so difficult. Premier League is in the US is on NBC, and the Peacock app. Okay, nice. Is NBC, is that where it's Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher, and that's not MBS, CBS. CBS. Mexico, poor ball, too much on it. Too much on it. Jennifer, if you're still in the chat, it's not been good tonight, I have to be honest. And the problem is, it's because of the fans. It's the stadium. You're not playing just the game, you're playing the occasion too. And if we get past Congo, we're playing the occasion too. Is both teams score? Ecuador had 2 chances in the first half. Both fell to... Chance! Chance! Wide! Wide! That was a good chance. He did so well to bring it under control and have a shot. Great touch from Rodriguez. Oh, he just can't get enough on it. It's on the apps, not the telly. Yeah, I mean, what was the app called? I need to go back to Scuba's message. Peacock. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Premier League, that is what I watch. That is what I watch, and that is what I've always watched. The Premier League. I need this game to end ASAP. Rooney played for DC United. They played it, but I've never really watched him. The only thing I've seen from Rooney is this 30-second clip where he gets back, he's the last man, runs all the way back, makes a tackle, and then just smashes a ball forward. It's a looping ball, someone wins it, and they score a goal. That's it. That is literally it for DC United from me. That was on Twitter. I need this game to end ASAP. Not been good. Not been good. That was a great chance. Game done. You think Mexico going to score again? Let's see. Ecuador are going to throw everybody forward. They're going to chuck like 6 players forward and just start crossing and throwing balls in. That's the only way. That is the only way. DC as in Washington, DC. All right, enjoy. I mean, I don't know who they have, LC. But yeah, I guess a local team is probably the way to go, because the UK games are just at funny times for you guys in the US. It's like 3 o'clock and 12:30 and 5:30 and... But Inter Miami, definitely watch those games. Watch it on our behalfs, because we can't watch Messi play often. We can barely play. We can barely see him play. Ecuador scored. That was brilliant by Rooney. That was amazing. Amazing. Ran all the way back, wins it, and then delivers a great ball. Thank you for the follow, Nathan. I'm furious or anything, but can someone explain how the first goal... Because you can't be offside if you're in your own half. So he's in the opponent half. He's in the opponent's half once he reaches the halfway line. When you're in your own half, before the halfway line, you're never offside. Never offside. I did say 2-1 Mexico. We'll see if Ecuador score. You did. You've called a few of them as well, Raheem. Do Ecuador look like scoring? No. They don't. But you never know. You never know. Now, everyone's going to go forward. Because at this point, it's done. Like, you have to score, you're going home. They're making changes. 2 changes. Kendry and no idea. It was a great assist. EPL on in the mornings. Some bars open for EPL games here. Really? What's the what club is supported the most where you are, Scuba? Like, is it Real, Barca? Is it a Premier League team? I can't imagine it Bayern Munich, maybe. I can't imagine it being anywhere else. Maybe Inter, AC. What club is most supported where you are? No worries, Larkmaster. Top 3 Premier League teams are Liverpool, Manchester United, and Arsenal. They're the top 3. So if you're going to choose one, Lola, this one, yeah? Right here, Arsenal. Not the other 2. Definitely not the one that hasn't won it and almost got relegated last year. Definitely not that one. I don't know why you're explaining it to them. They're gonna ask the same thing again 2 minutes later. What about the offside? No, but that's an offside, like, it's rare. It's not gonna happen often. It's such a rare offside, like, because one team needs to be playing a very, very high line to be caught out from that position. Or it's a counter attack from a set piece. But, like, how often does that happen? Bro, does the Mexico team beat England? It's a tough stadium to go to, I can tell you that. Quinones is going off. Alvarado's going off. 2 changes. 2 changes for Mexico. And yeah, Quinones, he's going somewhere. I don't know where. He's going to a big team. I've heard of Leeds, Arsenal, and Manchester. Don't listen to Assa. Assa's trying to take you down a dark path with Portsmouth. Don't do it, Lola. Don't do it. He's trying to take you down one dark alley. You might not ever see the end of the tunnel. I'll be honest. I don't know if they're gonna come back. They might not. We will see. The big six mostly, but a lot of West Ham fans as well. But which one out of the big six? Like, there's always gonna be one. Which one is it, Scuba? There's always gonna be one. Like, there's always one that has more fans than the rest. Like in London, it's clear as day. It's Arsenal. In Manchester, it's clear. It's Manchester United. Liverpool is not even really a question. I know there's a lot of Evertonians, but it's Liverpool. Man United is better. Explaining anything, they will ask again. Nah, I mean, it's alright. I can't believe Canada has beat them here. Beat who where? Beat Mexico here. I thought they were undefeated for 13 years. What is the percentage that France wins the World Cup? Very high, Lamelo. Very high. Too high. That's the problem, it's too high. So as yeah, Mexico doing the job. I love the banter. It's true though, it's 3 teams. Don't even bother with Portsmouth. I know Ass is trying to I don't know if Ass is still here. Maybe that comment upset him. But Portsmouth don't go near them. I don't know when they're coming back. But they used to be a Premier League team. Glad you're enjoying it, Lola. Believe me, it's just the World Cup. Everyone's, chilled. It's all good vibes. You should have seen it on the 31st when I went live. All I heard was champions. But yeah, right now it's World Cup. It's all good vibes. It's all good vibes. Bro keeps forgetting to mention Manchester City. Come on, man. Why am I going to mention Manchester City? Like, the craziest thing is, right? I don't know if you guys can see, but you see, wait, let me use this finger. You see that mug over there, right? That mug over there, it's teletext CFAX 2004. Arsenal finished top. 2004, right? 2004. That's not that long ago. It's 22 years. Arsenal finished top, undefeated, invincible. Manchester City almost got relegated. So let's not do the Manchester City, please. Please, please, please. Liverpool is the most successful team in England. Yeah. In terms of chance, free kick, Mexico. In terms of honours, Liverpool have the most. 20 of the big ones, 6 of the bigger ones. I don't know how many FA Cups, but they've got more, 3 more than United. But they're not the biggest team. If we're doing official, the biggest team in England is Man United. Argentina is the only team can stop France winning it. England will struggle. We will struggle. We will struggle. So it's not coming home. I think France are winning it. I think someone needs to stop France. Ecuador to have a shot on target, impossible challenge. Yeah. Have they had a shot on target? Just that first one in the first half. The only one in the first half, Yeboah. Yeboah, he's the only one that came close, hit the post. Not good enough. It has not been good enough tonight from Ecuador. But it was always going to be tough in this stadium. I don't think you realize, guys, when you go to a football match and everybody, literally everybody is supporting one team, it's tough, especially a World Cup game. Like, where is the neutral fans? Neutral fans are all Mexicans. So basically, this is not meant to be all Mexico. This is meant to be Mexico on one side, Colombia on the other, and a lot of neutral fans. The Mexicans have bought every single one of the neutral fan tickets. So the whole stadium's Mexico. And it's gonna be the same against us. The ref has annoyed me. I can't lie, I'm glad he ain't doing England game. Yeah, the decision before the hydration break in the first half was crazy. He got in the way of an Ecuadorian, he thought, I'm just gonna stop the play. How has he stopped the play for that? That one decision is already crazy. One more goal, let's see. Imagine Ecuador score now with like 5 minutes to go and the fans will go quiet. They will start getting so nervous. But Ecuador can't pass, shoot, anything. Caicedo's put it wide. It says there was a draw in 2021. I'll take a draw here for Canada is great. Yeah, draw. But the problem with the draw is it goes all the way to penalties if we draw against them. We need to beat Congo first. Wait, let's just get past Congo and then we talk about this game. And then we talk about Mexico in Mexico. United ain't been a bit, yeah, literally. 2013. 2013, the ship sank. The ship sank and it's still sinking. I mean, Ruben Amorim poked some more holes in. Oh, just can't get the ball. That was the opportunity. It was a heavy touch. Hincapié has got to stop him. Hincapié, can he stop him? Gets a foot to it. Where is Caicedo in this game? Mexico beating England. Preciado. What is that ball? What is that ball? Oh! Mexican keeper, what is he doing? Friday will be a go-to day for games. Friday? Is it the game at midnight? Friday. Let's see who's playing on Friday. Friday, yeah. Friday, there's a 4 in the morning game. Fantastic stuff. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. That's the problem. This stadium, you're just going to get a lot of fans. A lot of fans against you. Is us Congo? I don't know what that means. And the Serenade missing with them low. Haaland vs Gabriel again, yeah. It's a repeat of the 2 games this season, home and away, Carabao final. But I think Gabriel's going to come out on top because Brazil have a lot of players. They have quality players. They'll get. Japan was going to be a struggle. I think that Norway defense is not good. City have 115 charges that they need to get struck down with. That's what they have, 115 big fat charges. And I don't know when it's coming in, but they just signed Anderson for 116 million. I don't know how. When's that relegation coming? I'm extremely impressed right now. The quality on the ball, and they play with such like fight and desire. Like they're so hungry. All of them look so hungry. What is this? A corner? Goal kick. American football fans are allowed to keep the other team from hearing their plays. Yeah, I mean, we have something similar, but it's more to just put the players off. It's not to put the place. It's to like just break the players. And it usually happens when someone scores. We just cannot concede to Mexico first. We cannot. Hincapié with a great ball. Preciado, it's got to be a good ball. It's a very good ball. There's nobody there. There is nobody there. Hincapié keeps it in. He's going to put a cross in. He wants to put it on his left. Nutmeg can't get around. Mexico clear. And it becomes deafening in the big stadiums. I need to go to an NFL game once. I think it's definitely worth the experience. Definitely worth the experience. But I just don't know who's like, chance. That was the chance. That was the chance. Oh, 1v1. 1v1. He needs help. Caicedo's coming back as well, though. Poor ball. Caicedo gets to it somehow. Caicedo gets to it somehow. Who's like the biggest star in the NFL now? I don't know who the biggest star is. Wasn't it Tom Brady once upon a time? But he's retired. What are the chances that the day I'm getting all new internet equipment is tomorrow? Damn. I mean, I had internet issues today and it's painful, LC. It is painful. Like when the internet goes down, it's almost like we're back in the Stone Ages. Honestly, we're so used to it, but hopefully it's a smooth transition from one provider to another. 5 seconds, how much at a time? But don't you have like mobile data? Because that's the thing that I was using while the internet was getting sorted. 7 minutes. 7 minutes for Ecuador to score one at least. Are they going to get one goal? Arsenal have Hincapié Premier League champion. I don't know why everybody enjoyed that picture so much. Everybody loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think everyone's got a screenshot of it as well on their phones. It's a bit creepy if you ask me. I think it was the Seahawks that broke a world record for high decibels. Seahawks. Where are they based? They're like a creative and more flashy Japan. But are they a fitter Japan? Are they a more athletic Japan? At Haaland, yes. But the rest of them, I don't know. What a game. World Cup has no disappoint. I mean, Mexico have not disappointed. You must, but you also have to experience college football. Please be a Saints fan. But college football is basically me going to watch, like, people in school play, right? What is college football? Is that like uni students? Mexico. Chance. 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 Over. He tried to find the corner. He's put it over. Big chance for Mexico. Saints fan. I remember the Saints. I'll remember the Saints. Patrick Mahomes. Is he still Patrick Mahomes? I'm thinking of Alex Mahone. Where's my mind? Somewhere completely different. Who does he play for? Why am I thinking of Mahone from Prison Break? Free kick Mexico. Less than 5 minutes. Why? Why Smitten? What did Tom Brady do? I raised you guys a hockey game in Montreal. Do they still do the fight in Lola? If they do that, I'd definitely be down for that. Imagine just like you're watching a game of hockey and all of a sudden, two guys just at it for no reason, just for the just for the love of the game, just for the love of the game. London Internet, BT, Virgin overpriced and terrible. I've got Virgin. Virgin, honestly, the issue that I've had today, it's probably been like 2 years since I last had an issue. Who do you have, Mr. Lover Lover? We can watch Mexico. We can watch Mexico physically. I'm less confident about DR Congo's strength. I can't lie. We can match Mexico. Yeah, but you can't match the intensity. That's the problem. The intensity is going to be the problem. DR Congo will be fine. Here we'll struggle. Here we will struggle. Their quality will prevail. Here it's not a case of quality, it's a case of I don't know what's happening. Oh no, someone's covered their mouth. It's Hincapié. Why? Why are you doing that? He's getting sent off. Hincapié's going. Why has he done this, man? Stupid. Hincapié is gonna get sent off. I'm not gonna have to deal with this all week now. Why you? Why? Why? It will mean so much, brother or sister. It's gonna mean so much. Everybody's gonna come in here chatting about Hincapié. Why? I love the referee cam. Me too, especially with the goals. I do. I'm going to just have to watch it on my phone if things go wrong. Yeah, I mean that's what I was planning to do as well. Watch it on the phone. But thankfully we were back. Oh, he's gonna get red carded. He's so stupid. So stupid from Hincapié. Hincapié, I mean, after review, number 3. But number 3 is my player, man. Number 3 is my player. At least listen, Hincapié is gonna get a long break. He'll be back for next season. He's so stupid. Like, why are they still doing it? That's 2 red cards in the World Cup. There's how much time left now? 3 minutes? Not enough space to explain college football. No, it's like the NFL, but for universities, but super huge fan following. Fair. I guess that and hockey, if they still do what they do, definitely worth watching. Yes, like hockey, but yes, like uni, but they're so good. I'll check it out if I do come. Definitely an NFL game and maybe one of those. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. Do you think Mexico has the potential to beat England? Or do you think we'll be eliminated? I don't know, man. We need to get there first. We need to get there first. But I have to be honest, these lot are going to be. The defense is not good. If there was a John Terry and a Rio Ferdinand and an Ashley Cole, little bit, or even a Kyle Walker, you look at that defense. Reece James, his legs are made of strings. Literally strings. He could just go at any point. He might not even be fit enough to play. You look at the other side, Nico O'Reilly, he's not a defender. Konza, Gaye, Pickford in goal. See, Asta's already come. Second time this tournament. It just had to be an Arsenal player. I know I'm going to get so much for this one. Like, I've not even done anything wrong, but my player's done something so stupid. So stupid. Hunter now is red. We saw it for Almiron, and now we've seen it for Hincapié. The game's done. The game's done, but the lives now, we're going to see a lot of this tomorrow. People are going to wake up. That's the first thing they're going to see, a Hincapié red card. They're just going to smile. They're not going to care about the result. They're just going to smile at the Hincapié red. And they're going to come like hyenas. Like hyenas. After review, cover his mouth pretty much, yeah. It's happened again. Joke, they've not even been given blatant fouls, but send off players for that. Yeah, they made it clear though. It's stupid from Hincapié. It's so stupid. And he's an experienced player as well. He's an invincible. Like invincible with Bayer Leverkusen, Premier League with Arsenal. He's played so much football. But it's such a stupid thing for him to do. And he plays in a Big 5 league where it's been made clear. It's been made crystal clear you can't do that. Joke, they're not even given blatant fouls. Didn't the Uruguay get a red card? That was different. He just went crazy. He just went crazy. Caicedo gets yellow. Can we send him off as well? Because then at least I can Get back at the Oh, I thought that was game done. But this has been game done from the second goal. Ecuador have been out since the second goal. Can they just send off Caicedo too? So at least I can go back and forth with Chelsea fans. We'll be fine. Let's see. Pickford is a shocking keeper. I don't know how he's still keeper. Mexico is wonderful. Low-key, thought this game would be closer than expected. It's the fans, man. It's the fans. Done. Ecuador ruined. There's going to be too many tomorrow, though, Lola. Especially when it's my player that's got a red for something so stupid. Game over. Game over. Mexico win. 2-0. Ecuador have just not been at the races tonight. Have not been at the races. Mexico win by 2-0. They're through to the last 16. They play at home again. Quinones and Jimenez with the goals. They've been the better team. They have been the better team. They deserve this win. Ecuador not involved at all. From literally the first minute until the 98th minute, they've not done anything other than get a red card. One chance. Yeboah, he hit the post. That was it. That was it. Mexico all over Ecuador. All over Ecuador. And yeah, if we beat DR Congo, it is going to be Mexico. It is going to be Mexico. In Mexico. It is going to be Mexico in Mexico. Damn. But listen, Mexico have done great. I have to be honest, Mexico have done great. How you doing, Phil? Are you watching it with the missus? Mexico have won. We play them next. If we beat DR Congo, we play them next. And it's not going to be easy. Because at home, you're playing the players and you're playing the fans. The fans are all Mexican. And it's going to be the same in the last 16 if we get there. It's going to be a struggle. I have to be honest, it's going to be a struggle. Let's get there. Let's beat DR Congo. Every single game, Fearless. Streamed every game from the start until the very end. And most of the chat have been there for it too. For every single game. Oh, you guys must be buzzing. Or she must be buzzing. You're going to meet. You could meet in the last 16 at her place in Mexico. It's going to be tough, man. It is going to be tough because they've completely taken over the stadium. There is no neutrals in this ground. Oh, appreciate W, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, it's going to happen, man. We're going to be in Mexico against Mexico. But I appreciate W, man. Mexico in Mexico is not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. Let's see what happens. I appreciate W, man. Something must have definitely happened, that's for sure. Already Elias is here. Already. The game, let the adverts at least first come on. He's come here and he's hit me with the Arsenal players having a tough time. There's the first one. There is the first one. Thank you, W. Enjoy, Phil. Enjoy. I appreciate it, W, man. That's all right, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. Yes, W's had a good night, that's for sure. Come on, the English boys. Yeah, it did. It clearly did, Lola. England today, bro, in 11 hours and 56 minutes. Literally, Hunter, the game's barely ended and he's coming straight gone for the Arsenal player. Not said a word about how bad Ecuador have been. Immediately gone for the Arsenal guy. Immediately. See, that's what it is. So imagine what you guys have seen now, right? This happens all year round. Non-stop. All year round. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful. This is what makes football football. If we didn't have this, what would we do with our lives? Honestly, what would we do with our lives? But I appreciate it, W, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. Appreciate it, man. Is Mexico title contender for World Cup? It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard to beat them. I have to be honest. This is the one game I looked at where you're playing the... I've said it so many times tonight. You're playing the team and you're playing the occasion. And the occasion is basically 80,000. Did you guys see any Colombian fans? Like, where was the Colombian section? I still have not seen a Colombian yellow section. There should be like 5,000, 8,000, this 80K stadium, there should be like 8,000 to 10,000 Colombian fans. Where? And it's going to be the exact same thing. The thing is, we'll probably turn up with about 10K. Rest of it's going to be green. Rest of it is going to be green. Sorry, Ecuadorian, not Colombian. Both were yellow. My bad. I meant Ecuador. Yeah, but where was it? There was no Ecuadorians. There was no Ecuadorians. And we got to do it. We got to do it. Elias coming in with some more stats. Fun fact, Gyökeres had 25 touches and one of them was in the opponent's half in 97 minutes. Brother, Elias, you don't understand. He's going to get to rest now. He's going to be ready for next season. Do you know what I mean? He's going to come into preseason fresh. He's going to get a nice long break. Turn up for preseason, ready to go. Him, Havertz, if Havertz is still around. And now Hincapié. Hincapié is going to get a nice long break. A nice break. Don't worry, man. We'll meet in the Champions League at some point. You can come back to our place. We'll do a part 2. We'll come to your place this time. Last time you came to ours, we beat you 3-1. We'll come to yours. Play you there. Can USA beat Bosnia? Let's see. DR Congo first, mate. At least Odie and Haaland were on fire. Yeah, Haaland is having the tournament of his life. His first World Cup, and he's not disappointing. Today, he almost messed it up, Phil. The touch was not great. I don't know what kind of a shot that was, but he was in the right place, right time. Had such a quiet game for 85 minutes, not involved. But then he delivered. Group E all out of the tournament. Yeah, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. All of that because of Saliba. Yeah, you try to get past him. Let's see if your striker Harry Kane can do it. Saliba's not easy, man. Saliba's one of the best. One of the best. Don't write off the England guys. Don't know why you all think we're such little boys. Because this is not a nice place to go, brother. I have to be honest. Just look at it. Look at it. The game's done. They're throwing one of the players up in the air. And the fans are all still in their seats. Look, where's the yellow? One guy's got a Rey Mysterio mask on. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Even the robot malfunctioned. Haaland has scored more than he's played. He scored 5 goals in 3. He missed that game against France. I think we beat them just. Let's just beat Congo first. Let's beat Congo and then we assess. It's not going to be easy though. Especially if we concede first. Typical Haaland, yeah. He's always in the box. Quiet game, 1 touch, 1 goal. The goal to send them home, send them through. Even Germany's group is all out. Germany, Ecuador, yeah, Ecuador just went. Ecuador just went. Ivory Coast did as well, and the 4th place team didn't make it. Curacao didn't make it. Everybody's gone in that group. I want to see Messi. And I want to see our game tomorrow. He's better than Gabriel. Nah, Gabriel's the best hunter. He's the best, and then it's Saliba, and then you guys can pick who's next. But Mexico, this was so one-sided, this game tonight. So one-sided. Like, was this more one-sided than the Sweden game? Because Ecuador was just not involved. Ecuador were just not involved. I really thought this would be an end-to-end where both teams would put up a fight. Ecuador put up no fight. The only fight that happened was it even a fight? Hincapié covering his mouth to say a few words. That was the only fight. But he's so stupid. Why has he done that? Why has he done that? Arsenal lad got sent off. Ha ha ha. Arsenal players, what the hell? It's already begun. I think it's time to wrap it up, guys. It's bedtime. It's bedtime before everybody comes out to troll. The hyenas are out. The hyenas are out, man. And Hincapié does one thing and all of a sudden TikTok's gonna become a war zone. It is gonna become a war zone. But yeah, guys, that is it. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep 1 hour later than expected. But we got a Mexican turnout. Mexican turnout, they turned up. A Mexican turn up. Ecuador did not turn up. Ecuador was so poor. Mexico, the complete opposite. They delivered in every aspect. In terms of goals, in terms of quality play. They were good. Ecuador were anything but good. Mexico win. They're through to the round of 16. Ecuador going home. Mexico play at home again, and it's going to be either DR Congo or England. for Mexico in the next game. I'll I know it's probably gonna be us. It's just all Hincapié. It's all Hincapié. See you in a few, fam. Literally, this whole everything's just becoming Hincapié. Literally, it's all becoming Hincapié. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. Have a good night, Romain. But yeah, job done for Mexico. 2-0. Ecuador 0. Mexico 2. And they look good. They look good. We're gonna have to play them at their ground if we get there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be so tough. Let's see what happens. But yeah, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, Mexico win. Ecuador are out. And Hincapié got sent off. It is what it is. Have a good night, guys. Have a good rest of your day. See you later, guys.